Can't slow down, this is my time. Grab my crown. Bento, Midori, racing through the night. Straight counter climbing, feeling so alive. Bento, Midori, watch you take the lead. Chat's going wild with supersonic speed. Clicked on your stream late one night. Just another channel light. But your smile shone through my screen. Made me feel what friendship means. Never thought I'd find a place where hearts connect through time and space. Who leads us forward? Who shows the way? Who brings the magic?
Testing, testing. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2. Things sounds good. Also, hello Z-Bakes. Hey Z-Bakes. We doing good. First law. And hello Angus. Second. How you doing good, Angus? And hello raccoons. How raccoons with Ayaya. Hope you guys are doing well today. Hopefully everything sounds good. Alright. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well today. Hope everyone's having a good time.
A-list celebrity.
Why is
Looks like it's going for striker. I
So
don't
we
know.
gotta get more.
Yeah.
Bento, you're
Bento.
late. You're supposed to be here at the
Bento,
exact
start
time.
inviting more people.
The assassin.
Everyone's up for reality. We need more.
No, wait, that's not very pinpointy.
Call.
The one with.
Web surfers up for reality. This Tim Lord's up for reality. God damn it. Why do I know so many furries?
I'm still disappointed that the market hall is not public. Oh, Bento.
Hi Rose, hi Rose, we didn't get it.
Hey, listen.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Bento. You're not a furry.
Thank you, Ogoro. I thank you for acknowledging I'm not a furry.
Yeah, you just have dust on you.
I remember from
I'm a
Mock
cryptid.
back in like 2019.
I'm a creature. I'm a creature of mythology.
I have no idea if striker was in Violet.
Well, I mean, if you want to
Touch
cryptid, I
each
can
of
also
in
do a
model.
cryptid.
Hell yeah.
Oh no,
Wendigo?
not the guy without legs.
Oh, look at that. Look at him. It's that one. I was thinking about your animation just the other day.
What is the description? I think
And I was like, hey, you got me.
Horror stuff?
You got me working with tentacles now. See,
The
because of you.
problem is, I don't think this world is actually big enough for this avatar.
Yeah, actually, the skybox might cut you off. The skybox is actually a spear that's not very large.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Hey, Bento.
That's why I said that I don't think
is
this
chat
world is
takeable?
big enough for this avatar.
Quick, we gotta invite our fellow creators into here.
Bento's Midori.
It's actually going on right now.
I know, right? It's rough. Quick, Rafi. I'm slowly overcoming the odds.
The best way to
Look at all these
miss
people.
every shot in VR with a gun and desktop is using the hand tracking and then shooting the gun like this.
But yeah, hope chat is doing good. Tentacles.
We're doing good. Get, I'm inviting Juice. I didn't want to have to resort to this.
It's green.
Daniel Redstone's on. That's a cool guy.
Terrific.
Oh, there's Daniel.
Not even live from this camera yet, then, so can you imagine?
I got Rafi in here. Yeah.
Sad motif as well.
I'm doing it. I'm going to save the day.
Send a message to Marino and he just said oof.
I wanna fucking... Maybe I will start inviting the furries just to make them feel
Did you
guilty.
give him the fingers? I Shadow Claw. I never even would have known you were on if I wasn't browsing you. Aw, I Shadow Claw. I usually multi-streams on YouTube. But on the Saturday after run-up and Sunday VRC meetups is usually just YouTube only because I prefer the smaller audience when it comes to like visiting VRChat community meetings.
Yeah, we could show off cool as long as we
Because
credit the
funny
original
as
creator.
it is, it's the if I stream on Twitch also, it can get overwhelming with the amount of chat. So
Oh yeah, there's another
Alright.
event going on.
Funny enough, I
outside.
use
Making noise every time it
use
steps.
YouTube as a
Reality, you probably heard about it, man.
only for Avatar Roundup
Rafi, protect
and
your
community
toes.
meetup for a smaller audience, so it's easy for me to like also enjoy the avatars and world meetups too. New account? Oh,
Oh
new
god.
sounds nice.
I've been.
And hello,
Yes,
Pasm
I've just
Puppy,
been
and hello,
inviting
Toasty.
people who I know have
we doing well?
avatars.
I've been like.
Oh my goodness.
You definitely meet that
Sometimes
definition.
I mix it up.
Who's in my face? Why is there a hand in my face? Why is it in my eyes? It's on my camera. Jesus.
Sometimes I do this when I put in my thumbs, and sometimes I do this. It's a bit like
This is the first one I could make in months due to scheduling. But nobody showed up due to Ferality and PJKT last day booth submissions happening at the same time, plus a third event. So I'm inviting all the people I know who are excellent creators to this event to try to get its blood going.
I can
deserves first best.
Like, ooh.
Perfect. You get to see some of my cool, crazy experimental stuff. Stop it! I don't have eyelids. I don't have eyelids to protect myself. I'm being bullied. I'm being so bullied. Oh, Melty Heart.
man opening wallet to find like 2 pennies and then looking away from the camera.
But I hear people over there.
It's been a song that's a metal rap song by Hearts That Stay. It's a metal rap song. Oh, nice.
I don't know if the
Yeah,
sound effect came
I think
through
they
my
said
mic.
there's like a plurality thing today. So a lot of people are probably
Opens
busy.
bullets.
Some
Fine.
plurality
Oh my God, he's got
event
an
going
eyelash
on
now. He
today, I
didn't have
believe.
that 3 months ago.
He's
So it could be a bit of a very short event, if not, if we have a much of event today. If not, then we can always explore some Avatar worlds.
You have to go outside. You wouldn't hurt Rafi, right? Rafi holds so much power.
Ow.
You underestimate your strength.
Oh, sorry. Bye.
No, Rafi! No habla español! Please come back! I habla español! I'll speak Spanish! I'll learn!
No?
Let me just stop.
He's fighting the hand. Fighting the hand.
Hierro al Taco Bell.
He didn't say Taco Bell. No, Taco Bell. No, Taco Bell. I will fuck you right because of that.
One. 10 night avatars. Yeah. The Ferrari main convention is this weekend, yeah. So I imagine that. I guess a lot of people will probably be away for the main convention.
Now, Jesus Christ! When did I blinked? This plot has been growing. What kind of Metroidvania? Oh my God! It's like they're walking out of the screen towards us.
It reminds me of like the thing from like Adam's Family. It had him in the Metroidvania brain. Oh, it's killed Fingy.
Oh my God! I have to clip that. Oh, that's
Yeah.
I love having everything up and running. Holy shit!
Get one of those. Get it. Clip it.
This is good.
Hell yeah! Fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's have a good Saturday today.
Will be to our benefit.
Pretty relaxing Saturday. Oops, I accidentally zoomed in.
It's the noise that drives it. It's less the model. It's the realistic noise.
Yes.
Oh, and walking.
Oh, what's
with
this?
the object on its back. It's
Oh,
too
they
real.
made it so you move the avatar stuff. Oh, lots. Jeez. So these are like viable avatars, apparently.
Yeah. The avatar shop in the menu makes me lag every time I open it, so I have to swap it over.
I mostly found my friends.
When you say the avatar thing, that reminds me, whenever you open the avatars thing, now it starts on explore instead of my avatars, which is also
Yeah, I don't like
bullshit.
that. I don't like it going to the store as the default.
That
It's
was
really
the one
annoying
thing
already.
I disliked about the beta, and now it's in the live.
Yeah. Back to mute.
People.
There's less people. It should be fine.
But Bento, we want to hear you.
Big sad.
But my meow.
Here.
Wait, I don't like
You and we
this.
miss you.
Oh my god.
Where's there?
I thought of one of the has been
We love you.
Yeah, I'm not a
We
fan
need
of this.
you. Oh,
Weak.
Will be only one.
Yeah, not a fan of the store being the front main center when you want to change avatar. It's just like annoyingly you have to load all this crap here.
Damn. You have to go.
you don't want all the crap?
They're screaming in my
Mhm.
head. Now I have to process it all.
You don't want all that crap on your face instead of your own avatar?
Yeah, you click in here and you just see all this stuff. It's like, where's my avatar? just dollar signs everywhere.
You can't think about them if they're squeaking.
Or is it like
I like how the VRChat is on sale, even though you can. Didn't they give her model away for free for everyone to use?
It's free. They just have like different textures on it,
Hmm.
and then they resell it.
It's gonna be so funny when something gets removed from there because it has copyrighted stuff and somebody claimed it.
Ooh.
I don't like that thing approaching me. I don't like it. I don't know. It's
You can't edit it, Andy.
I don't like that it's smiling. Bento, help.
Uh-oh.
It's approaching me.
No, is it a storm that is approaching?
It's approaching with its sidekick lettuce.
Uh-oh.
Vegeta and no cabbage are here.
That reminds me. It reminds me of like that one girl from Attack on Titan.
They're both smiling. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and they just bypassed you three. I thought it would eat you. No, it wants me. Oh.
I guess they're more insectivores. Is that the right term?
Which has a mouth and hands. It's ignoring all civilians, and so is the little creepy lady.
I don't know.
I'm not running. I'm not running. I'm walking. I haven't pressed shift. See?
No, I'm gonna aim for him.
I have no race. No, the list got faster. Quick, do pincher maneuver. I split the crowd. We will only peep if I walk through peep. No! No! Please touch me! Racist if I run, but whenever I'm sprinting, so I'm walking everywhere. Oh, we got 3D here. Let's go! Quick! Go greet melting 3D by running at them with the lettuce hands and that face. Deke, go get melting. They're here. Go wave hi to them as the lettuce. That's a good intro.
This purchase model is showing up with don't you love that?
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful, right, Peep? I hate it.
I looked at their products. They're just all right. They're just all right.
My favorite part is the licensed one, which imply that they make that, which is a very, very bad sign for us in the long run. The branded characters.
Which one?
Let's see. For a convention.
Branded characters.
Work tolerance, relaxing is not the word I'd use.
Yeah,
Okay, are we playing EDF? Yeah, I think Kaze said they could do some EDF.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, all of them.
Hopefully,
About there being branded characters.
hopefully, either that or Remy confuses the day.
On by VKit.
Remy,
It means they
Remy and I
want to work with
were planning to do a collab on Sunday, but
which also means
hopefully she didn't mean today Sunday and not tomorrow Sunday.
They may attempt to
So if I do
stripping
apologize
avatars.
if she meant tonight instead of tomorrow night. But yeah, if she actually meant tomorrow night, then we'll play EDF tonight.
Avatars on the fucking shop are
Just because they said they're okay for doing EDF today. So for 10 hours, there's medicine kicking your butt. Good news is if you were down nice. When I check your stream, your screen eat me in the Postman Simulator game. Oh yeah! I'm like, eat me, try to eat me.
No, this is branded. There's
The best camera angle. Oh my.
2 different video accounts, yeah.
Guess Raccoon had the complete opposite of the date, yeah. But yeah, like I said,
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant the
because of
VKit
time zone confusion, I hope Remy meant tomorrow Sunday and not tonight Sunday, right? So if she meant tonight Sunday, I do apologize if I immediately switch over to doing Night Rain with her, but I think she hopefully she meant tomorrow Sunday. Yeah. And that being said, if we do tomorrow Night Rain, I hope we could grab a third. If she doesn't have someone to have a third for us in Night Rain, then we'll grab one of you guys. Is she Aussie? I'm unsure actually. I'm unsure where her main time zone is. So, because her Sunday could be my like Saturday, right? So I'm hoping that's not the case.
Like, have you seen Gmod?
Where she meant tonight instead of tomorrow night.
Like, why do you think Gmod is so successful? Because of like the original people making original models on it? Partially, maybe, but it's successful because you can take anything if it's a 3D model and put it in there. Turning that away from VRChat would kind of
many communities in this game. The 40k PvP scene would instantly be killed overnight if all of them got licensed.
Well, first of all, like none of these people have rights to these licenses they're uploading, right? So first of all, they're already in the wrong. So if you're uploading something, which you do when you upload an avatar, you agree that you have license to upload it. If you don't, you don't. Like, so you're already in the wrong. But also,
Yes, but
Gary's
even if-
Gary's mod isn't a marketplace for creators to make money.
Neither was
Right.
VRChat until like a year ago.
Yeah, and you're seeing this as a bad thing?
Yeah.
That people are going to be able to make money from the work. they
Okay, you
make?
want the platform to die?
Be able to get
Is that the alternative?
franchises, but I do see the charm of ripped avatars because sometimes they can add something like really personal fan touches that like the.
Here's the other thing.
ones
Even
don't
if it's
have.
not ripped, and say, for example, I make avatars for the Tau 40k community. They use a lot of ripped assets from games that are no longer supported. If I, technically speaking, if I recreate entirely from scratch a Tau model that is a Tau, they can still tell me to take it down because it's technically a Tau and it's technically owned. So even if I make original entirely from top to bottom,
distinct space alien.
then it's not Tau from 40k.
Yeah, so what? You can still have lots of fun with your original, slightly rich, quote-unquote original character.
I want to roleplay in this universe,
and that's the one
so
that
we have
uploaded.
to
So
kill
all ones and branded are.
Why is
so we have
making
to
your
kill
own
all the
bells
community.
and the studio.
because people enjoy these universes. Are you saying?
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
Are you saying that
So-
no one should have the right to roleplay as Star Wars? No one should have the right to go to a convention and roleplay as 40k? No one should
I'm
go
not-
to an event
I'm
and
not
roleplay
saying-
as a Genshin
I'm
character?
not saying that, but when you
They
That's
made
what
that
we're
assets
outfit.
from a video game and you use them, you don't have the rights to do that.
Oh, what I'm
And-
saying is you recreate it top to bottom entirely from scratch. They still have the
Yeah.
legal right to pull it down because that's their
It's
that's
their
the IP
but-
right.
Yeah, but you don't
So
have
I
access
say
to the IP. You don't have access to the IP. Like, that's just the thing. It's not
if
your
I
IP.
can't-
There's
it
still
in
a
the
big
game, why
difference
should I be
between
able
if
to
you're
do it in
selling
real
it
life?
or if you're not profiting from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
if you're,
Nintendo has shown
Profit.
they'll rip things down for any reason, any time, regardless of if
Nintendo
it's
is
free.
Kind of crazy with their.
And if they
IPs.
can do it, any company can do
Yep.
that at any time. And other
You know,
companies have.
Comiket in Japan technically by Japanese law, all
Also,
of the
the
anime
marketplace-
studios could shut it
At
down,
least in my opinion, isn't a very good split to begin with.
Yeah, I
but they
remember
keep it because they want to
recently
get
at
more
a
artists.
Con I was at. There
Sorry,
was in
I guess I
the
just
Yeah.
tuned in mid
current
conversation.
getting
What's happening?
takedowns from Viz.
Oh, we're talking about the
Avatar
Avatar marketplace and about
Okay.
about
Quill
like
is
how they
uploaded
have
I
by
have
brand
a lot of
developers.
things to say about that and the copyright surrounding it, but I have no idea where the conversation is going right now. So
If I remember, it was Avatar Marketplace.
What the fuck?
We're talking about
Avatar
VRChat, right?
Marketplace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Okay, yeah.
blind.
We're talking about branded characters and how
Yeah.
the fact they're selling branded characters could mean some point in the future they start
Why are you
ripping
pointing at me?
avatars
They
for
al-
violating IPs
They
for
already
new
do
ones
it.
they want to
They
sell.
already do it down there.
Branded characters
And-
are
Are-
really
are we
good
talking
at branding
about-
stuff.
the branded avatar. So you talk about the branded like the section. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I don't
those
see
are
any
licensed.
blinding effects going on.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, that's
they're,
what we
they're
mean.
uploaded
They're-
by the
yeah.
developers.
No, I mean,
But
it may mean in the future.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
say for example,
Oh,
Genshin
well,
Impact.
then,
Just
yeah,
wild
that might have
thing.
been
If
by
Genshin
accident.
Genshin
Impact
Impact allows it, though. Genshin Impact allows it.
Getting it. Are you talking
They
about
may
them
request
taking down the non-branded
everybody's
ones?
Genshin. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no,
they
yeah,
won't,
so
because
the
you
whole
have the
thing.
licensing.
Okay.
You're allowed
I
to upload
so
Genshin Impact
I can
avatars
give you
to
the
VR
legal
chat.
aspect of it. You know, I cannot
Genshin is
tell you
special.
what exactly is going to happen. It's impossible to predict. But from the legal
No.
perspective, they cannot just say, "Oh
Your
yeah,
Honor,
take down every single one that is not branded one." That's not how it works. Because VRChat is safe harbor, and if a Genshin, for in your example, right, wanted to take it down, Genshin would have to send a request for each avatar individually.
Gotcha.
And that's
rad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know you have
That's
experience
the
with this.
legal
we have
side
the
of it.
time.
And it's
Did
gotta
you
work
release
the
them
same
also?
way. Doesn't matter where the company is located at, because VRChat is a San Francisco-based company, as far as
Yeah,
I'm
I know
aware.
you got experience with that. Thank you for clarifying that. That makes me feel a
I got
little
you.
safer.
Interesting.
Because there's Star Wars communities in this game. There's 40k communities, and It would be terrible to see those guys just get
I
slapped
will also
down.
give you a bit of a reassurance. It's like no matter how much they will take it down, people will just keep re-uploading shit.
Of course. Because, like, can you imagine them doing something like that to Gary's mod? It would be awful.
Oh yeah,
Because
look at the
Gary's mod whole
Nintendo
basis
stuff.
is-
They did have that. Nintendo actually got a little bit
Nintendo
upset.
tried,
Yeah. So, and
I mean,
you know, it led to a
there's
lot of
Skill
really
as well.
interesting solutions because it kind of comes
I'm
down to like also
probably
like a
gonna
legality of
start
like, you know, like I'll give you a bit of analogy. You know, a lot of fashion houses in especially like Italy, like what's this called? Oh my God, Milano. They don't actually make stuff there. They get the parts from other countries and just assemble it there. But then they can say it's made in Milan, made in Italy, you know, kind of thing. And it led to the same situation of a lot of like, you know, add-ons, how they like a loophole in the workshop of like Steam, a lot of trademark copyrighted stuff, you know, like that they're not allowed to upload. They upload a section of it, and then you get, you know, the complete version somewhere else. Individually, they're
big
not violating anything, but together it allows the user, you know, to do this. You know, it's kind of it's extremely gray area and it's super complicated, but you know, there will always be a workaround.
The clothing industry,
but there will be.
the clothing industry has a very different copyright though, because you can't copyright a cut of a clothes.
Which one?
The clothing industry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
I
can't
could
copyright
say a thing or
clothes.
two about that. I worked for as a contractor
But you
for a
also
fashion
can't
house.
copyright code.
So like we had to deal with a lot of like, you know,
The
like
main
a
thing
study
that started this whole
replicas and a bunch of other shit and figure out.
Was the fact that when you try to open the avatar menu, it defaults to the store rather than your own avatars.
But I will say down there
work
is a
together
very
with
important
VRChat to
takeaway
not
from
allow
this, which
MMD
is-
models. VRChat.
So the Hoyoverse, so like Genshin Impact, ZZZ, Star Rail, they allow you to upload stuff to VRChat legally.
Yep.
That's allowed.
They distribute the models for
Well,
free.
that's
specifically
good.
Genshin Impact
So
does.
How do I do it?
That's
illegally?
specifically a thing I used as a random reference. Replace it with any other franchise if you'd like.
Let me finish.
Now, to do that illegally,
So
you would have
we
to scan the program while it's running and then
Because
extract the 3D
it's
models.
getting subverted from the original
Can
thing.
I finish?
Newsflash, you cannot really rip models
No, I
from
didn't
any game
finish.
period.
You
That
cut
is
me off
reverse
halfway
engineering.
through.
People do it anyways, but you're not allowed to
So
do
my
that.
fin-
It doesn't matter the context.
To finish my
Exactly.
point, we should support
But their question was how to do it
companies
illegally,
who
and that's how you do
that
it.
rather than crappy companies like Games Workshop or Nintendo.
The amount of bugs to learn how to make in VRChat is actually fucking insane.
Before I begin the fucking roundup, we
Yes,
support
yeah.
companies.
Who left their little child hair?
Honestly, yes, we should support our local billionaires. They're good for our
Yes,
academy.
they are so struggling right now.
One day we'll be like them. One day, if we
live?
treat them with dignity and respect, one day we'll be like them. We'll all be.
Before I
This
Before
is
I- before I
exactly how
start
it works.
this-
Don't listen to that
Sorry,
socialist
I need
propaganda.
to roll more loot boxes in Genshin to be supported.
more.
Let's
Before
do
I
this,
start
Pete.
this, I gotta say I do agree. Musk's had a hard time. Gotta tuck him in the bed.
Poor
Gotta
fella.
pat him on
Cookies. Puppies.
yeah.
Cookies.
I was gonna say I'm so short that he still couldn't get me in the frame.
The first
We have a
try.
new
Hang on.
user.
I got it. It's the
Nice,
illusion
come
of
on.
size.
Yeah, there we go.
There
Let's
we
get my
go.
chicken dance.
There we go.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the Avatar Roundup. This is an event that happens on the first Saturday of every month, where you show off avatars. As you've noticed, there's a bit of a small turnout. I forgot Ferality, and the creators side of Ferality is specifically running today. Oops.
Sounds like a fine, around.
Yeah, the last few weeks we've had a fair few more, but what can you do? In this event, you will have 15 minutes to show off an avatar of your choice if it is something you made, if it is a system you're making, if it's a booth product you're selling, or if it's a prefabs of sorts you're also making or selling. If it's not your model, say whose model it is, or yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have you.
Awesome.
Anyway, what I'm gonna do Oh yeah, also, I am able to manipulate reality as I see fit to turn off lights, turn on audio link, blah 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 blah. So if you need anything to fix, I'll fix it. With... Thank you. With this being said, I would like the people that want to show off to go there. The people that go off there will be read first to last. You'll have 15 minutes. The basic rules, don't be, your avatar can be unoptimized. Don't be too unoptimized to the point where you crash people, because I'll get kind of sad. And if you have copyrighted audio, I think we have a few people streaming here, so warn that beforehand. That is all. I'll give a little bit of a countdown. People can line up if they want to show off or not. If not, we've officially broken the world record of how fast these avatar roundups have gone by having no one show off. So there's at least a little bit of an accomplishment if we don't get anyone today. Where is it now? Where's the elevator music? No.
That's my kind of elevator
Let's
music.
go, man.
Okay. We'll wait.
Oh.
We'll wait for
All
a
right.
cue.
All right. Cool.
Popping off.
Then.
Knockham, not dead. People are streaming, and we don't have live leak anymore, soldier.
Are you sure
wanna
you
go to
can
the camera?
remember the names?
There's 2 people!
Hides name tag.
Alright.
I just kind of do this.
My hands. Weird. Okay. Alright, so I made a this thing. I hand drew it and little magic circle.
Ooh.
Hand drawn.
I'm in.
Spin it around. Change. You can set the colors however you want. It's also on booth, and sadly, it's been made specifically for this model. What?
The camera on the ground to your right.
I cannot.
Thank you, anime. I don't have hands. I tried.
Yeah. And then when you let it go, does that. Yeah.
Ooh, it's magic circle.
It's a little prefab. Right now, it's only for the default outfits for this base model, which is La Shusha, made by Kino. Yeah. On booth now. Yes. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Yep. It's just a drag and drop install with modular avatar. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna damage something. I'm not gonna.
He's your controllers, coward.
Toasty!
No.
Let's go! Yeah!
Thank you.
Anime is like the janitor who's on the stage that the crowd goes wild over.
Thank you. I remember who's next. Because it's easy.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
It's a pretty big list. I don't know how he's doing this.
Yeah, you got 15 minutes. Gotta...
I'll fucking
I'm gonna use all of it to
Oh, I
crawl to
feel
this
like
stage,
Peeves in
all
front of me.
15.
What am I gonna do?
I'm coming. I'm approaching.
What are we gonna make it look like an accident?
I'm
I
gonna
mean, if we need more
approach the
time, I
stage.
could just show off random crap.
I got no! Oh! My thorax! It's got all my vital organs. See? Hello, I am Down Lyric, and I haven't been here in a while because first Saturday of the month is when people make me go outside and touch grass against my will. And I'm happy to be able to be here once this year so far, once or twice. I got a couple things to show off today. First off, I've been working on a new idea for shadow manipulation with this fella here. I thought it would be simple, like just slap an invis shader on an object, let it render shatter, call it a day. Nope, that's not how it works. Took 3 people 2 hours to find a way to render shadows while rendering an object imperceptible. I have my own real-time light on here, where you can see here, as I walk past, you see a bit of my true body starting to render with these fancy tentacle systems. I'm working on with a friend named Shrewd of mine. We're hoping that with a bit of a shadow manipulation system, that
That's
if
pretty neat.
anybody here has seen Princess and the Frog,
Who's the ones at Hannah's
that
family
we can
song?
recreate
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
the Dr. Facilier song inside of VRChat or something similar, where the shadow comes entirely to life and starts doing actions on its own.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That sounds awesome.
Yes, for one example of an animation is spawning in a chair and the shadow pushes in the chair shadow, thus pushing in the chair in real life for me.
Oh,
Let's see.
that's kind of cool.
Another couple more things to get through. One, I haven't worked on a lot of personal projects lately, as I spent almost this entire year helping out other communities, especially the PvP community of VRChat. Specifically, I've been helping out this group called the Tau of 40K a lot with getting avatars in-game rendered. Some of them made from scratch. This one specifically was made from scratch by an individual by the name of Mentor. And then I'm the one that did all the particle systems and animations for it. And this one specifically is a meme avatar based on a meme inside the Tau community, as 40K is a tabletop board game where you put little minifigures on a board, and they're all worth a certain amount of points, and you could put 2,000 worth. There's a meme in the community about 250 crude hounds. Why not just put 250 puppies on the field and swarm the enemy with that? So this is the 250 crude hound gun.
God.
Thank you. It's a lovely gun.
Part of it or was somebody else?
See, I couldn't put a mission on the trail because it becomes blinding in certain worlds. And it just blinds everybody in the PvP match. It's very comedic. I've been working on all kinds of things for them, from that to this fucking Tau Piranha unit. It's a 2-seater that can Tokyo drift drive by people and ram them in PvP, taking them out. We got Swarm Drone. Oh no, he's getting gassed up. Let's see. The Swarm Drone, a sentient drone swarm of micro drones, which have the ability to both stun, slow, and death by 1,000 cuts an enemy, and leaves a trail where it goes. So you just clip into somebody and and you hear them just go crazy when you do it. Very comedic. We've got Shadow Sun, a commander. There we are. She is a commander among the armies there, where she was quite difficult to animate. She's got 2 primary weapons,
They fire in ion beams. You can also whip it to do long trails. All of these are built to fight other players. She does have an ultimate move, though I can't do it inside of... I can't do it properly here. Quick, did I have a volunteer who has hands to clone me? Thank you, Swingley.
Alright, let's go.
Now, Swingley, I need you to make finger guns with both hands and stick your left arm up.
Nah.
That is her ultimate attack. 1,000 projectiles just in that direction with sound effects, smoke clearing. Just a fun little thing I've been working on there. There's so many random little things. The Devilfish Transport, the Devilfish Transport is a perfect example of the perks you get when you're the only person one of the only people making an avatar for a community. You specifically get to decide what the interior looks like. If you want to take a look on the inside, I got to decide the inside decor. And it's quite beautiful.
Damn.
Thank you. They have to sit inside of that and they have to look at all of this the whole time. You got the shag wire, the missing texture, the bubble seat. Look at the scene. That's original art made by one of our members. A number of these are photos and original art made by people. They told me since I make it, I get to design it, regret it or not. They told me, and this is what they have to live with now. God. I've also made I've also made this guy called the Storm Surge here. Storm Surge is a giant mecha unit that has missile silos for hands. And then has a giant rail blaster that I animated and worked on the sound effects myself for. Let me see here if I can get it firing.
It's so big.
Oh, wait, hold on. Trying to remember. Oh, there we go. I'm shooting an anime. Or James. There you are. 5-second charge up, but if you get hit by this, it hurts.
I'm dead.
Its weakness is attacking its toes. It can't do anything about you if you attack its toes. It's completely helpless. Let's see. I love that aspect of it. One or two remainder ones, just get through them quick. Good old trips down memory lane here. Where'd you go? Bear with me. It takes me a second to flip through things. We've got... Ooh. The question is, will Void work in this world? Here, let me give you one last one to enjoy here. Let's see if Void works. I have no guarantees of the operational status of this avatar, but what I can confirm is 99% of you will not exist inside this realm. It's fine, though. So, this is my Void Walker. It's a part of an old line of avatars I worked on, featured around the concept of an empty reality alongside this reality where only Void Walkers can exist in the Void, but normal avatars cannot. So what I need... Yes, so what I need to do for immersion purposes, for those that would like some immersion, I just need you... Let's see here. There we are. To stare into this wall. Let it fill your whole vision for immersion purposes.
Don't you dare.
And, yes. And I will tell you when to look away. Let's see here. What have you done? What have you done to my place? Peep.
Immersion was ruined because I'm looking through the camera.
What a way I turned off the lights. I'm sorry.
Where's my... Okay, you can look away. I'm missing some features inside. Peep, can you do us a favor? Could you turn on the lights? Maybe that'll help. This is non-copyright music, by the way.
Is the copyright? Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
Not copyright.
Turn out the lights. That's gonna do something. Be prepared.
Oh.
No, this world makes my white cube black, which is a first in the 6 months I've performed with it. That's fascinating.
The toggle moves you to a different pavilion, which has the lights off. So your original cube is
Oh,
probably just
Spawn.
up there.
Why? I need to see the thunderbolt.
Yeah, just turn the light off. How dare you exist in my dimension? Ty small tiny creature. You are void now. You are adopted. You have been adopted. You are very welcome here. Normally, this dimension is white. Oddly, it is black here. If it was its proper white, you'd be able to see void butterflies, void winds. You'd be able to see the void platforms where you can defy physics and walk up and down them and upside down. It is a whole performance bit we do at the circus with the void avatars to entertain people. Oh wait, hold on. We got audio link in here, right? I could one more thing. I show my audio link avatar.
There it is.
Oh, you'll get a kick out of this. This is what we call the SpongeBob self-torture audio link avatar.
I don't like the words of that.
Remember that SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob had to entertain kids and the only way he could think of it was having a big guy tie him up and feed him lima beans? They reversed a whole truck of lima beans. It was an incredibly specific episode. The real question is, can I even find it?
Oh, it's not on this model, right?
It is not on this model. Bear with me, I have a lot of avatars to flip through for anyone that knows me. Let's see. I finally surpassed 600 recently. Nice. Try finding a specific avatar that way. Oh, perfect. Here we are. There we are. Do we have audio link?
Yeah, it's on right now.
Oh, perfect. Is there a way to intensify it? So as you can see, my whole body puffs with magic. Oh, we don't got a menu no more?
No.
Oh, man. I've got my audio shapes here that were for testing purposes. They have different intensities and different form patterns. The main detail with this specific avatar, and it's somewhat comedic, is my whole body pulses with the beat. When there's no beat, it's just nice rainbow trim. However, if the song gets too bassy, I go blind. We'll just surround this. There's no audio link panel.
Yeah, it's right over here.
What?
Oh, wait, it still exists?
Oh my god.
But it's local
Turn that bass up.
Tried moving mine in front of you.
Pick that up. Turn it up, Pete. Wait, is it local?
It's
I don't know, am I holding? Yeah, okay, it's local.
The settings on it is synchronized, but it's local itself, the object.
Very low.
I can't pick
Turn
it
the
up.
bass up.
You could see me suffering.
Yeah. You gotta turn the bass all the way up, and then the yellow all the way up, probably. Reduce the gain.
Oh yeah. I'm going blind now, Mr. Krabs. I'm really feeling it. Oh, the bass. Oh, the bass.
Just my static one.
My eyes.
Yeah.
Turn down the bass. Lovely.
But yeah, what does it look like with no bass? He said something about Rainbow Trail.
Yeah, Rainbow Trail. But I've successfully self-tortured enough. I'm now going to my room. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to my room. Hold on. Somebody took my door away. It's in another dimension. How am I supposed to come out of my room? It's okay, I'll play Nintendo.
I don't know why smack on.
This is good. Perfect. Thank you all for coming.
Well, that's enough of that.
Knock knock.
Oh yeah, there was a audio setting to make it sound like it's muffled.
You got games on your phone? Oh my god!
Surprise, it's a peep.
Right. I got before we end this, because I don't know if we're gonna get around to, I got 2 things I can show off, and that's total. I tried making a model based on my body shape, because if you haven't been able to tell, I make robots that don't resemble my body slightly, so I've made something at least vaguely proportioned after me, if I... a little bit.
You should itch those balls if they itch.
Thank you. And the other thing I did was I saw a really funny looking gorilla model on the model's resource. So yeah. I thought this gorilla looked deranged.
It looks like that creature from the Halo. You know, the leaked screenshot?
I gotta turn calibrate by height off for the full gorilla arm span.
Whoa.
Alright, Panda, you're...
Yeah, that's it.
100 people here?
100 men, go fight that gorilla.
Hang on, I gotta... Where is it?
Did the gorilla do that?
Oh, with the...
And here we see the local chimpanzee.
What's going on? And funny thing, there's a VRChat world where you actually have 100 people try and fight the one gorilla. I think we saw in the VRChat community though, a couple months ago at least.
I don't think we're doing a round 2 because everything is just quiet. And we have the same
in its natural habitat.
Something
The
very
child does
tiny
not
to
know
show.
that it is in the phase of
Not
becoming.
very big, but I guess
Yeah. What do we control that? What do we? I don't care anymore. What do we? We done. We're done here. What do we?
certain angles.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Let's see here. Let me put it.
Okay, I got something that, well, I can't show you the behind the scenes part of it, but, so, cool thing you can do is, you can swap the mesh in a mesh filter, currently, or since a while, and there's not many advantages of it, but one is, it is first more more performant, because your animator doesn't need to animate that lot of stuff, and second, it's somewhat easier to handle the item then. But okay, what that means is I can finally make Tuppers now more upset by putting more stuff on my avatar. Way more stuff on my avatar.
Every alcohol possible.
Not done yet.
And it just counts. Mesh.
This is all. Nah, well, it does sum up the triangles, but it is a single mesh. Yeah, well, it's it does count as one. I mean, it's fair because having multiple meshes in your asset bundle wouldn't make it worse in performance anyway. So that's a fair way to count it. So yeah, that's one thing. And the second one, I'm not sure if I showed that the last time. I just scrambled it together in 3.5 hours in an evening. Yeah. Mecha outfit.
Bionicle.
Okay, yeah, I think that was it.
You gotta stab Peep with that thing.
I mean, you have a lot of things to stab people with, I guess.
No, Peep, you have to stab Peep.
I'm not stabbing people.
Don't I get enough flack as is?
I'm not gonna stab people, but I do hit people.
I can see your legs. Also, your voice mod's still on.
Okay, yeah. I'm done. I'm that was all.
Peep isn't people. He's machine. He doesn't have rights.
Put my portal on my hand.
Hang on.
Discuss that more in a second.
I don't have it. I don't have the noise. I don't have a little correct buzzer, but we're done. We're done. That's it. That's it. We're done.
We did it! We salvaged it, baby! We did it! Yeah, baby! We salvaged the other. Let's go!
Get the
Hop, hippity hoppity, hip hop.
Thank you.
So Toasty, what did you use to do yours?
This is just render queue on this one.
Is it not like Poyomi or Q-Chain or?
It's
Close the stream.
Substantial shader.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mine's,
This is before that.
Mine's render queue, but I'm just using invis
Same
on things
time
around
next
me
month,
so
right?
that it
Yeah, it's the same time next.
I wouldn't talk about
on the
that.
other layer.
Well, no, it's not the same time next month because next month's first Saturday is
Whenever I play video games, I always record.
the
but,
5th.
You know,
Yeah, big
if it's
doofus.
like anybody's drunk, anybody has stuff, I always like ask them afterwards if anything. Stuff like that.
It's always the first Saturday of the month, but the first Saturday of the month isn't the same day each day. Today's the 7th. Next month is
You can like cast in shadows while you're meshing.
I did what,
so
sorry?
You can just select which one you want.
Smack
on the
my
mesh.
headset a little bit.
You can literally just click on the mesh. And...
You're completely fine, don't stress it.
You know, it's a shader thing.
There's also another way.
Specifically wanted.
I've seen
Another,
people be able to
another
project
nice event
cool.
about her.
their
Event.
model flat.
There's a chance I'm
Hope you guys
around.
enjoyed
Quite a
that.
bit.
Surfaces
Probably hang
behind
out for a
the
tiny,
edges.
tiny bit for a bit.
So you just make all that
Fair enough.
black.
Probably if
like,
check
you
out
can
some
make
Avatar
sure you
worlds
just
for a bit
I'm
if that's
already
okay
at
for you.
120 props on this
That's why
avatar.
you
And
cast
more.
shadows and have the mesh not render.
But it's
At a car battery.
That shit snapped.
It's in
More.
It's kind of hard to see your feature thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No. Hang on. Let me pull up a really old model of mine because I think it's done the same stuff to like a lot of my old.
But now we're just, if you guys are okay, I'll just chill out for a bit.
I used to have a really
It's very common.
I don't have a search bar.
super
for your
complicated, but now I just have
In a
my neck
lot of
broken.
a lot of tree models.
I'm just gonna,
for
like,
example,
specifically
you can
find-
have your
Oh,
shadows
ow.
be a lower
Ow.
poly.
Ow.
Oh
Ow.
god, it's one of
And have your
those.
trees be a higher poly. one.
Troublesome tangerine
You're
is
gonna
not
get nailed to the wall, Bento.
Irritating citrus.
Wait.
Who's gonna stick on the wall? Look behind you.
This was like when I first started 3D modeling. Like this was like
I
2020.
got
I
a
think.
phone now, but it's been a pleasure. I'll try to tune in the future.
Take it easy, annoying orange.
Alright, take it easy, guys.
This is
Alright, keep up.
Yeah, bud.
Anyway,
Excellent.
now that this is all done,
Okay.
I'm going to go back to what I was doing.
I do have
Yeah.
working.
I need to look
Love you, Pete.
very closely right here.
Go back to being cookie crazy again.
What do we I'm busy.
Okay, so the Avatar Roundup today has been cancelled, Ben, so I'm so sorry.
Let me see. I got two missing things off before I leave.
We did it. We salvaged it, Peep.
Also, anime fan.
Oh,
It's still performance cost. Don't say that that's a performance cost. It does, especially on Quest.
I'm so happy.
Basically, it's bad. On Quest, it's bad. Because Quest has RAM. Yeah, because it shares its RAM and VRAM.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Perfect
but mesh, like,
convince was key.
you're
No.
still limited by the mesh memory, so your polys still get added, so you can't go across the poly limit. You just get more your polys across multiple files. But file headers are not that large that would make a significant difference.
So on Monday.
Well, all the mesh data is still being stored
2
on
months.
the RAM.
Then I just
It will be anyways. It will be no matter what you do. You either have your polys on your avatar
Well,
or
some
on
of
your
them might
cross.
arrive by
It doesn't
then.
matter. It will be there anyway, no matter what. Actually,
You said it didn't have a cost, and I'm saying it does, and especially on Clash where VRAM and RAM are the same thing.
It doesn't have an additional cost. Well, the polys cost, but the system
are they allowed to
itself
sell
does
this?
not
Either Puyobi or it has
really
to be Puyobi.
cost anything.
It's not going to be
It's not like that.
It's just
Having a basket doesn't mean you're counting the content of the basket immediately towards it.
You pinged me a while ago. While I was
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
middle
okay.
of a.
It's probably made by the same
If
person.
you have 70,000,
The only crappy part is with these avatar market is that you can't edit these, I don't think. Right? Like, sure, you can use it, but you can't.
You don't get around it.
I believe you edit them. Just look the crummy part, so you pay like
No, like that.
4,800 whatever points, I assume like $50.
Just like showing on an avatar by avatar basis.
The materials are not that large.
any new
The
hood?
only problem is if you have multiple shaders, but that's a problem overall. In general, but you don't have shaders. But you don't have quest shaders. You don't have custom shaders and quests. So you don't have extra data like for the shaders anyway. So a material.
I think this one's in
very
the-
small overall. Like the textures are the problem then, but textures also limited. So overall,
In
whatever you
the...
have,
Isn't this in like the quest stage?
and your polys are limited. So there's nothing you can do
The event nearly got
Because
cancelled due to
having the
low
matches and having them
turnout due
turned
to
off.
Oh, that makes sense.
mortality.
There's nothing new
last
that you
day
can
of
do with this
PJKT
strategy that you
submission
can't do
time.
now.
It's the last
But
day.
before
Yeah, there's like a Sunny 2.0 you could use in the public avatars.
And having a material swap.
Wait a minute.
Would be the exact same.
So wait a minute. So there's the Sunny one, this is the public avatar, but you could buy it and still be the same thing.
Because you also, I think you have
There's
shared
over
processing power as
200
well.
plus communities working together on it. Once a year, big fest.
Yes, but you only need to do
300. Also, why is it different prices?
It doesn't
Well, you could try it.
Yes,
So,
but
what does
overall,
purchasing
it is
entail? Like,
way cheaper. At that
oh, I
point,
guess you get like different options, I guess.
We're discussing on the but we are when we say everything has a
For me, I don't know.
We're
For me, I
discussing
prefer
that
just to like
downloading a file on your hard
get the
drive
full
makes the
pack.
hard drive heavier.
Like, no, like not the avatar market, but like up booth.
But that's
So you can like
very
actually edit the way you want it.
It has a similar, if not the same cost on Quest.
But then it says like demos to try for fun.
It is cheaper because the animator doesn't do that much anymore. So and we are very tight on processing power on the CPU. So
is absolutely
if everyone would
Turning on and off a mesh and
what are we looking at,
mesh are
Bento?
not going to have that significant of a difference.
Just checking out the avatar market.
If you turn on and off two meshes, at that point it's
yeah,
well,
it's
actually,
like
at the
25
third
bucks
mesh,
if
it's
you're like
I really wish
Seeing like the prices.
on my avatars instead of the explore page.
Yeah, I wish they could change the default so it goes to your current avatar and not the store thing as a default.
You want to hear another thing that I dislike about the avatar marketplace in VRChat?
one property you sell
Oh.
for
Due to the angle, you can't view it on the website.
It looks like the sleeping animal.
That's
is
odd.
just moving one.
So you can only view it inside VRChat?
Yeah, you can't view it outside of VRChat, like just see the preview pictures and stuff. No, you can't. It's just not on the website.
And I assume you can't edit these either, right? You can't like what you get is what you get
You can't,
shown on
you
here.
can't get the files.
It doesn't matter if you do it in a
And then what's the point?
The
I guess.
best way to use it for me is basically just as
adding the clip
a
to the
demo
animated
avatar before buying an avatar.
on 3 game objects.
Because it's an
Oh,
easy
yeah.
way to find official avatars instead of
VRChat nowadays.
Oh, okay. At least it has try avatar
You know,
stuff in here.
You have effectively
Yeah, that only changes the avatar for you.
on and off state.
Oh, so no one else can see it? It's only local?
Yeah.
Well, it depends if you
Oh,
use
that's
the same
kinda-
material. You can also get away with
It's local testing, but that's fine. To be fair,
I guess.
So depending on the size of
fair.
the mesh,
But it also makes it so avatars that can be bought on Booth, example, that are also on the VRChat store can be easily tested.
after 64K on that mesh, that actually becomes quite expensive.
Yeah, it's good for testing at least.
on Quest you won't
Yeah,
have
because instead you have to go to like Avatar Museum and try to find that one avatar, the pedestal, and you go through 1,000 gigabyte world just to find the one avatar you want to see if it fits or not.
The statement you made was that there wasn't a
Ah,
cost.
it's not for everyone, but people who don't know Unity and one model want to be prioritized. That's fair.
I can't give it 100% detail.
Yeah, I guess working with Unity.
I should have changed my word.
For me, it does. For me, as like I kind of like modifying like the colors and textures and throw on accessories. But I guess for people who don't like to use Unity,
I was working implementing JWT into your
communities, just coming together to
because it's
celebrate
You
VRChat.
know what that is, Bento?
It's a place to talk about your
you may have to tell me what it is.
It's a place to meet people. to
JWT is basically JSON data, but
introduced to
with a hash string and a header. So you can actually detect if it has been modified depending on what encryption you use for the hash.
Saying it's cheaper is
Okay,
discover things you've never
The
seen.
implementation I use is IS-256
Yeah,
From
with
charity.
a private key and a public key, and the private key encrypts hashes the data. So you can use the public key to validate
look at this fun thing I found.
Correct.
If it's legit.
I won't make any claims about
You can still read the data
because
without the key because the data is not encrypted, but you can verify that it came from the correct place.
28K people come by in a week last year.
That's a cool way to like
this way.
huh,
So if this breaks,
know if it's like the original or modified
I'm
one.
gonna use a certain event
which is
for
definitely possible. You're not making doing
and
this.
staff list for avoiding modifications for other people by redirecting traffic.
This is this fun thing you can do.
So we can validate that it is our
Last year was the
talking about the benefits
mitosis
of
booth.
doing it. Because I
This
would
year is a booth that has its
if I
own
find
dimension,
some
nearly
weird
the size
glitchy
of the
thing
world.
that I'm not meant to do, I don't say, hey everyone, you should do that.
I hope they change this menu so like when you change avatar, I'm like, oh, I want to change avatar.
Like if you were
And you have to go like an extra annoying tab over. I
using
don't know why they do that.
Real estate
positions
I tell them in the VRChat Discord to say
Luckily, Bento, as soon as you swap the tab, you don't have to swap it again until you restart the game.
Which means anybody can go through my booth into that place,
and then
I
only
can
allows it to
spawn
do
Okay,
that
good.
one
At least it saves it from last time. Thank
normal
God.
mesh, not a skin mesh.
I was worried that I would go to the Explorer.
crazy
Yeah,
events
go to
there.
Explore each time you go into there.
You're not meant to be doing
Yeah,
that.
it's gonna be.
If it did that, that would be even worse.
Yeah, that would just piss me off more. Yeah, if it just goes back to the Explore tab each time.
It used to not be that.
I don't actually know if it does on word change, so don't go with that. But I think it's remember is that it was your session.
I'm gonna wander around. I might head out for the day
It
unless
was
there's
broken
like some
for a
other
while,
event
and
that
it
catches
still
my
did count
eye.
for its.
For democracy.
It does count as that, and I don't see a problem
I got
with
this Abby off of
Where's the
Friday.
problem?
Wait, is that a new model, Toasty? Yeah. Angus says, is that a new model?
Yeah.
I think Z-Bakes knows what that base is. I think Z-Bake mentioned it earlier. It was like Lacouche, yeah, or something.
all the time. Like
Material
Also,
swaps
you
are meant
can
to work.
Like she's saying it.
So
This
Yeah.
is actually a thing.
I'll give Angus a full view for you. There you go.
Fucking accept that works because they don't even want you doing that anymore, and that's annoying.
We want to see them thighs on stream.
Yeah,
not my
they
thighs.
pretty much all wrecked that whole
There you go.
game.
That's for Angus.
Oh
wait, it's in first-person view. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't turn on the stream mode.
So much nicer.
Give me a second here.
Oh my god,
I turned it off. I forgot to turn it back on. Now, there you go. Resuming. Sorry, Angus. There you go. Oh, accidental zoom. Oh, sorry, Angus. Accidental zoom. Sorry. There you go.
No, the eyes are up there, Bento.
That's so funny to me because that means like in their facilities go out of their way to not headshot hell divers.
That's the problem.
For
Turning it
decoration.
off costs
That's so
as
funny.
an action.
The ones that weren't headshot.
There you go.
Just slap them up.
Lick the camera.
Decorate with pipes that look like organs to fear them.
Do not have
Now it's all
significant
gross.
performance cost.
Exactly.
Okay?
Sadly, I can't lick it. I can't stick out my tongue. It's
I'm not saying
all
they
over the
have no
webcam
cost.
trying either
I'm
next
saying
to
they have a
night.
significant
play
performance cost, right?
Have
They are
fun.
still
I play others,
accurate.
actually.
VRChat still
There.
says
Now you get to
because
talk
there
to
are
me.
things you can do
Super Earth is saved.
that aren't so
For
great.
democracy.
And the
Are
performance
you looking
rating
at?
is a little
I'm not
bit
looking, Spades. The camera's looking.
But
It's not my fault.
honestly,
If you guys can't help but looking in the wrong
Oh my
direction.
god, they got
objects that
bigger.
are turned
I
on and
prefer them
off rather
small.
than
So,
switching
I
the
mean,
mesh
what?
tends to be the industry standard for this.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you know what also tends to be the industry standard? Coding logic instead of using an animator for turning on and off objects. So the problem isn't, I'm not doing the mesh
Bento,
swap
do you want the
because
boobs big or
that's
small?
It's generally better for Unity. I'm doing that
Bento likes it
because
big.
that's
Yes.
better for VRChat actually, because VRChat utilizes the animator for everything. In a game engine, we would
And
just toggle
they're
the
they're
object,
all
and
equal
then
in
it
their
would be
own
completely
way.
fine doing it.
Well,
you could then, but that's the problem. That's the cost. That's the cost.
no,
that's
no.
the thing I'm talking about.
The actual solution to this is
Bento, why are you looking down on my
Hi,
shirt?
Selena.
system.
I'm not looking. The camera's
Or a
looking. I'm
toggle
looking at the
system
menu.
in general. Toggle.
Whatever they're looking at, that's their own. That's their own
It's a state
choice.
mach-
You know,
state
if they're looking
behavior
at,
that toggles
you know,
objects,
if they're
for
looking at
example.
Yeah, I mean,
there,
it's
I'm just
probably
looking at the menu.
coming-
So
It's probably
you know, it's
coming
it's
given
no.
that
If
we
they're
have
looking
such a
over
lot of
there,
stuff,
that's
Well, in
they, like,
desktop,
change
it's
how
like,
audio works.
wow. Oh.
It's object toggling is going to be the same.
you know.
as the
If they
audio.
just so happen to looking at their
I can
accounts,
do
not
this
my fault.
Desktop,
I
Which is going to
hope
be.
it happens, but there's another thing.
Oh, hi Simon.
Having-
Oh,
having
I realized I was muted. Whoops.
way your
Hi Simon. Hope you're doing good.
The actual
When I was muted, I
issue
said,
right
where
now
are they
is
looking?
VRChat
It's
not
their
having
own
native
fault.
face
You know, if they
tracking.
just so happen to
Once
look
they
in that
implement
direction,
native face
it's not
tracking,
my
that
fault.
will
I'm looking at
reduce
the
performance cost of people's
VRChat
animators.
menu.
Just look at Bento's spies stream.
good
Oh
bunch,
my.
Yes.
Yeah,
Overall.
there are
You know,
ways to
I'm just
optimize
looking
this,
at the avatar
and
menu. You know, if they just so happen to look at the
anyway,
camera in the
my
wrong
entire
direction,
point was
it's
that
not
it
my
does have
fault.
a performance cost.
It's not my fault. It's
Well,
that's
the
their
camera
own free will
and
choice.
Insignificantly still.
You know, I it's like when you take a whole area of the area. You know,
Now I'm curious. Have you ever played Undertale or Delta?
Profiler.
not yet. No, I saw that Delta Rune was out. I need to play
Yeah,
Undertale
after
first
chapter
though.
four.
And up until the point
Yeah,
of
okay.
reaching multiple hundreds, up to
It's
1,000,
amazing.
And at that point,
I heard good things about it
it
though.
should be
Yeah.
clear that
My hand still
performance is
hurts a
not
tiny bit
acceptable.
from playing it on the keyboard.
But this is on your computer, and this isn't on.
I still need to play like Undertale
If they would
first
back
though,
off the Flash,
which is on my
Do you have
backlog.
one?
This is Talking Quest.
I think so. I think I have it on Steam at
you
least.
can't make that many objects that
Okay,
you can
let's
toggle
double
through.
check if
You're
Bento has
very
Undertale.
limited on a lot of things.
You
I
don't have a
should,
poly
though.
limit. You've got an asset bundle limit.
Yeah, you do.
Which is
Yeah.
technically a
I have
pain,
it's just
but
that I have so many
It was on
games.
75%
finite
sale.
amount of
you know.
meshes you can swap in there.
Oh, it's on 75%
At
sale.
max, you can have a triangle as a mesh and swap triangles. That's the
But yeah, eventually someday.
largest
But too many games to
dimension
play.
You can make mesh swap from.
Okay.
But you do have
Yes.
a limit
I
on
don't
how
have that many
items and how
games.
much stuff you can make it toggle, like how many toggles you can
Your
create.
Trust
only
me.
limit is asset bundle.
Yeah, and that is the limit.
I know you play like a lot of games to like quite a bit. Like not like you play one game quite a bit. It's like I know you played like
Bento, have
was
you-
it
have
Ibiotic?
you ever opened my Steam
Okay,
profile to
it
see how
seems
many
like
games
VRChat
it
is
says I own?
discussing,
Mhm.
changes in
Let's
the
take a look.
poly count. And changing up how things work, which will probably mean they give you more of X
and they take away.
Come on, menu
UI.
open.
A nice
Okay, yeah, but
I don't know why they always open
even-
big picture
even
annoyingly. Let me
considering that
see.
limit, from my knowledge, messages are
Friends.
offloaded from
Nasho is on
VRAM
VRC
when not
face
used,
tracking.
typically.
Yeah, because that's the last thing I opened.
Oh, I hate it when it opens in this in-game menu. When it does that.
Problem. That's why I'm advertising this.
And you're
solution.
a real fascinating character. Have one, please.
The deeper the toggle is, the more layers it's inside. Also increase.
Is there view profile from making me go into the in-game menu?
But it's
That's annoying.
not-
All right, well I'll just do it from here then.
Pennies.
2,158.
It nope.
You may be there for a while.
I can't give you proof for this statement, but I have seen this. When
I like how I hear some
the
people saying
FPS
like, I have a lot of
seconds.
games, and then they're like,
Wait, hear me out,
300,
hear me
and
out.
I'm like,
when you have a certain amount of assets that are toggled or animated in your animator, and you have a lot of animators, at a certain point,
hey, are you trying to make Bento
there's
stash
not
with
much
Goog?
stuff-
Bento, I mean, Neg binocular looking respectfully. I'm not looking. I'm just looking. I'm looking in my camera in my VRC menu. So
count of animators. It's about
yeah,
you have
it's
a lot of animators because of a lot
it's
of
not in
avatars.
my view. Chat seems to see it on camera, and I just so happen to see it on VOD later. It's not my fault.
The more stuff the CPU needs to process, and at some point,
Oh my
You know, it's-
god,
it's not
there's
my
no
fault.
speed on that avatar
drastically
too?
because it needs to handle the data and jangle with it.
It's not my fault if the camera just about look in that direction.
I spectated that when I tested avatar performance in filled lobbies. There is a point at which if you load a single heavy avatar with face tracking or anything into the lobby, your latency on CPU your frame time will increase by multiple milliseconds, which is way off what a single avatar should increase.
Yeah, it's
the
all
frame
flowery.
time as. But it happens, which is a hint that there's a problem with how data is handled or how things are.
Oh, what's going on? The spyware thing seems to be fear mongering. Oh,
Will I see if I go on your wish list and Steam Bento?
Is amount of stuff that you
a bunch of
toggle
wholesome games.
and that you have on your avatar
Okay.
that needs to be
but
processed.
And Simon, a short visit, almost 10:30 in Sweden. Aw, have a good one, Simon.
Is RoboCop a wholesome game?
It's wholesome enough when with your
1/3 of the cost.
when you shoot
what
them.
about this dating sim game here?
That one's a joke one. That's the Powerball joke one, the April Fool's one.
No, it's the Aka Yum.
Oh, Akayu-chan from Hololive.
Face tracking already.
It's Akayu-chan though.
more
To be
expensive
fair,
than
it's Akayu-chan.
55 properties that you're animating.
probably doesn't
Agura
have
is
any
from Toasty.
55 properties. I
Oh
would
my.
be concerned about why you would.
See,
want to
I'm
do
not.
that.
My camera point of view is this, but I'm not looking over there, so you can't see. You can't prove I'm looking over there. I'm looking like
more than
the
just
sky.
pals.
That was the April Fool's joke. Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if single values of a vector.
Hey,
count,
look,
but in case
at
you
a
do
coward
animate
jet
it,
girls,
animate your
sexual
location or-
content.
Okay, that's good.
That one's for sports.
Worst.
Okay, Senran Kakuri Peach Ball, sexual content.
Oh.
But Anime Fan, that's a main feature on
That
my
one's a
avatar
joke,
that's
'cause
always
Senra
on
Kagura.
while everyone receives. This isn't a toggle for one night that I just
Then you have
randomly
then you have vice seams. Then you have the vice seams, which is another.
Definitely
third.
not
Oh, I do
because
wanna
of-
cap
Well, no,
20. How many vice seams is there? I don't know. 20.
It's for gameplay.
That's not fair because Visines are.
It's for gameplay.
Into based
Just like I have all the achievements in the game, girls, right?
Processed by the CPU.
No, we're
It's just for the game gameplay.
It's like
no.
It's for the plot.
Logic anime
I mean,
fan, we should
No.
have just a single parenthesis.
No,
with that logic.
No, it's like VRAM. You can have a 1 gigabyte.
Oh, that's a good thing on your wish
avatar
list
in
here,
your VRAM.
Factorio
The problem
spacing.
is if you have 80
Oh yeah,
so
the
many
Factorial
hours,
DLC.
That's the main problem.
I'm
It
still
takes so
stupid
many
in
hours.
Factorial.
It's always about the problem that if there's multiple of those, we get a heavy.
I always like hit to the point where I just have a complete inefficient setup and everything collapsed in itself.
Face tracking
has a lot of moving gears. Like, I pretty much have to play it multiplayer how I want it because I just start being inefficient at some point.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like that.
Because yeah, like usually same with Satisfactory, where it just comes to a point where it just becomes so cumbersome, where it just I can't progress any further because I just don't know how to build an efficient setup, or it's just all jumbled all over the place.
The barrel. It fills up the barrel.
Yeah, Bento, is it weird I'm looking at your wish list and I'm like, I don't want to buy it.
It's fine. If Let's Game It Out can make a giant tornado of conveyor belt and beat the game, you can do it too.
You're humanoid,
Oh my.
and you're
Also, to be fair, on the wish list,
We just gotta
The-
buy
the-
games for Bento once the Steam sale starts, right?
yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, to be fair, on the wish list, the people, a lot of people who already gifted the games that I most likely want to play already. So, so anything on the wish list are like really remnants of stuff that are just fun to get but not needed.
Don't get Borderlands 2. They collect your
Oh.
real name. Don't do it.
Yeah, I saw you put like a review for that one, mostly negative on that one. I saw that. I was like looking at activity,
dangerous.
and I saw Toasty put like negative review. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about
Policy
right.
change has some bullshit.
Isn't that like where they take your private information and sell it in something and gather all your data and whatnot?
Yeah, the end user license agreement in there that says that they can collect any data about you.
Layout, I believe.
That sounds illegal by GDPR.
Serious problems
Yeah.
Well, you agree to it, and then they can just do it.
I'm in
In
Europe.
reference
General
to the
data
video
protection.
game.
Say my true is you don't need to
Thank God for EU laws because they tend to like.
Yeah, in EU you can't hide that stuff in the terms of service. It has to be in
Yeah.
GDPR.
Yeah. Usually regular like the end user license usually tends to get overwritten by like government laws. Luckily.
There's a reason why a lot of legal documents from Steam say this document does not apply if you're part of the European Union.
Well, doesn't change that currently this.
Cause yeah, they can't just go, hey, under end user agreement, I have your firstborn. They can't do that. Which is why like government will always succeed oversee the end user agreement. Because they can't just put anything they want in there.
And if you start putting all kinds of weird stuff in your end user agreement, the judge might say that it's fully invalid.
You can't fight that.
Yeah, it will make the whole agreement invalid.
And if I
Yeah,
ship my PC
if that
into
happens,
a
you're
rocket
screwed
into orbit,
as a company.
I don't know,
Mhm.
like maybe I
Yeah,
get more
that's why a lot of
space
companies
radiation
tend
that
to
makes
try and
it
comply with EU law the best they can.
probably make my PC built
Okay.
in a bunker so I don't get any radiation and any outsourced sources for magnetic fields. So
Like,
that
the
doesn't
GDPR
make my
law
PC
is also good for
unstable.
people outside of the
It's
EU
weird.
because it has
It's-
pushed
it's about
companies
ranges of how
to try and
much
do more.
This has been
And some
a thing
companies
for-
decided
this
to
is-
not
this
just
has
do it
been
in
a thing
EU,
for
Europe.
years and like over 2 years now. You've always had an extremely expensive animator. Tupper himself.
Yeah, I'm glad EU like tends to like push these good laws because it tends to influence the companies to comply, which in turn was like they'll might as well make it the same for North America too, right?
Yeah, the GDPR is not the best law. It does have some issues.
Yeah, USB-C standard stuff.
Understood the same thing as you did.
Oh,
So there
I
is a
love
mismatch
Yeah.
in what I
And then
see.
Because Apple tried to do their own proprietary stuff.
They X-rayed their USB-C cable, and all the wires are like twisted and overlapping each other, so they'll still be worse than any other USB-C you could buy. So if you just hold it at an angle, it'll just disconnect.
Yeah, because I like breaking borders as long as it's valid, and I'm seeing
It's
it's valid
it's like
unless
they
you give me a
twisted
proof
it up
it's not.
and then they attached it.
Yeah, but you can say.
Why
Again,
is
this is a cool
Stellar
thing I
Blade
have.
pre-order on Steam
This is like a weird
70
way of doing
euros?
this, and
The
that's
fuck?
fine. But you can't say this
I'm
doesn't have a
unfamiliar.
fulfillment cost
How
when it
much is that
does, and tell other
in?
people to do it.
US.
So minimal.
Oh well, you know about the newer Doom game, right, Bento, and the pricing.
We're
Yeah.
literally discussing at that
Yeah,
How much
that's
is
80
in Canadian?
euros here, the new Doom game.
80 euros? Oof.
Of my monitor are
Okay. Stereo Blade here is like 80 Canadian.
That's like the
Pretty-
level of
$100 for the complete edition. Jesus.
On Quest it actually is
I think I bought the PS5 version for like 70 bucks Canadian. The PS5, I think.
Why are they selling Stellar Blade at that price when it already has been out for quite a while on other platforms?
avatar. That's the maximum.
Because people they know they want it so they can mod it for host purposes.
Constant cost.
Mhm.
So overall, this is.
Well, I don't
eventually
trust the
maybe
developer
even
because they
better,
censored their game.
Or at least equally.
Oh.
I can't.
Oh, they
saying
censor.
they won't censor it.
In
They,
regard
they
to the
modify
Yeah.
content to be less sexual, and they said they won't do that.
is already set
Yeah,
by
they
the
originally said that all the
One thing-
content would be the same for everyone, but they decided to turn back on that because of
I don't
certain
care.
countries did not like it.
Yeah, and at that point, I don't trust you as a company because you lied.
Mhm, yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
It's because of the country with the most population. It's like, you have to do this. And they're like, we'll miss out on more than half the world's money.
Are you sure China said that?
Yeah, they already modded the demo version. Apparently, they had like 80 plus mods in Nexus or something for the demo. For wholesome reasons. They have like a Majima modded in a Stellar Blade demo already.
It's just
Majima
like
from
when you play
Yakuza.
some other games, like you install a mod and another. Like, hey, you play. Like, then you launch Sims 4 and you have Wicked Whims installed, right?
Weren't they reluctant to make a new Sims because Sims 4 is too big?
Yeah, I don't know. But
Because
like,
they didn't want to make new Sims because like there's so much stuff for Sims 4 already. They don't want to make a new one.
the
Oh, yeah,
problem is
Infinity
that
Nikki
the
is dead
loading
now.
screens in the fourth game is kind of bad.
Oof.
And the
Infinity
open world
Nikki
in
is
it is
dead
kind
now.
of bad.
The comfy dress-up game is dead. The developers screwed them over.
Man, what game's that?
I think Sims 3 is still better in some ways than 4.
Oh, Infinity Nikki.
Oh,
Infinity
Nikki?
Nikki?
Wait, Infinity Nikki's dead? What? What's going on?
So
Are they pretty
first-
new?
No, it's like what? Several years, it's like 2019
Oh, really?
or something, 2017.
Oh.
Is it? I thought it was way newer.
Yeah, same here.
I forgot.
What did they do?
Infinite
I don't
Nikki.
know what year exactly, but it's like
December 5th this year, or last December.
no,
Like,
that's
They
just
are mostly
Steam.
negative.
They've been out for much longer than that as a
Ah.
standalone.
Oof,
So-
look at the
Yeah, that's a
reviews.
franchise.
It's
That's a
negative.
franchise, but you said Infinity Nikki, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I tried Infinity Nikki and then I decided to uninstall it because it was the anti-cheat was messing with easy anti-cheat even when the game was not running.
So in preparation for the Steam release, they had a they couldn't do the pre-registration like they did for the main game, so they did like a wish list thing. So if you wish list and enough people wish list, everybody gets rewards. And they had the icons set up in a way that it looked like you would get like the in-game currency that allows you to draw for outfits. So instead of characters in like gacha games, this one's its outfits.
Yeah.
So
Everything runs on outfits in the universe.
yes. So they made it seem like you would get like 11 because they have a picture and there's 11 of the currencies, and then like a mystery currency that looks suspiciously like the limited banner version. And then a few days later, they changed those pictures. So now instead of 11, there's just 2.
Oh,
And
switch and bait.
And the mystery one is 8. And then people are like, what the hell? Because they already
Debated
reached
and
the goal,
switched.
like instantly. Yeah, and that's not even the worst part. So then they changed it back to what it's supposed to be and made it seem like it was a brand new decision.
Charge cable didn't.
Then,
okay, so did you or did you not get the money that was owed to you?
People got that part.
Okay,
People got
so they
what
got
was originally supposed. They got it back, but then they're like, okay. At that time, they're like, that was weird, but we don't care because it's a wholesome community. Then after that, they what was it? I watched the Mugen video because they organized the entire thing very well. It's a pretty good React video. But so yeah, after they did that, they rolled out the update. Yeah, they rolled out the latest update. It's like 1.5 update or something. And when players logged on, there's a brand new cutscene that retconned the entire original story.
Wow.
The original story that hooked you right away. Just normal girl in her like mom's attic where a dress like takes over her body, and then it's a very beautiful intro. It hooks you right away. There's a mystery. There's like, wow, normal person, and then now you have to like save the world, right? But instead now it's like, oh, you're a goddess.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's like angels and mermaids at the moment, and like
the whole cutscene gave off the feel like they threw it in last minute because the goddess that was there before is now just like standstill NPC that's just in this tutorial, which everybody has to do after the update. So existing players were like upset.
Yeah, retconning content sucks. I hate when Destiny did that, but.
And then the limited banner, which are the clothes of those new characters that retconned the previous ones, instead of the original, what was it, like 10 pieces, is 11 pieces, which now means 20 more pulls to get the full set.
Yeah.
Then on top of
the
that,
sets look so good though.
Yeah, they do.
And also, you don't need the full set technically, right?
You don't, but the whole idea is you get the full. It's the whole the full set thing, right? Yeah. You
want
10
it,
pieces,
but also
so
you can mix and match and.
Yeah, but if you compare like the price, like the maximum most unlucky compared to like Genshin, instead of $495, it's $600.
Oh, you spend money on gacha games?
I don't. But I'm saying if you were to spend and you got the most unlucky possible, it's much higher to get like the full thing, right? Because there's more parts. But, so adding one more required part increases the number of draws by about 20. Then furthermore, people that dug through the files to see what percentage chance it was, the chance of getting the accessories was considerably higher than the two most desirable parts, which were the hair and the main dress.
Do they not give you the specific percentages?
They don't give you any
illegal in the
percentages.
EU. That's absolutely illegal in the EU.
Which
means they need to give a percentage.
So
there's
if maybe
a whole bunch
it's
of illegal things they did.
No, they literally like they have to. All the gacha games do it nowadays.
They don't.
In the EU. Maybe because you're in America. Or North America.
They don't in the EU either. It's everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's like super illegal. That's like
like why would they?
Yes.
I don't get why they do that when all these other Chinese companies do it.
Yep, that's what they did. Maybe it's because they really wanted to focus on Love and Deep Space, but it's the same devs, or the same company.
I won't. I'm sure if you message them.
If someone messaged them with like, "Hey, I know, but like, no, I'm saying I'm sure if someone messaged them, they wouldn't play with EU standards rather than getting their game banned on Steam or the Epic Store or wherever it is."
And then what was it? Then they had, and at the same, this is all at the same time, right? Then they had the fake discount thing, which is also, as you mentioned, very illegal in the EU, where it's like, oh, this was 49 euros and now it's 12, and they like do a fake.
They do that in a video game? But then people can take screenshots though.
They did.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
People do it in stores because people don't like, you know, you can't like way back machine a store, you know.
You can't even buy that item at that default price anywhere else. It's a new thing. It's a new item. There's no
interest.
Why would you discount a new item?
That is.
So yeah, they that's resolved now. Now that just says like $12.99 or something. Yep, and then what was it? And then they made like an apology in Twitter post, and then went completely silent, and then things just repeatedly get worse. And then they made another apology post, which addressed none of the problems. And then somehow this new update created way more bugs than ever before. Previously, it was like a little bit of bugs, you know, closed clipping, and some people complained, but most people are like, we don't care. That doesn't matter. But now it's like people are crashing and they can't log in when they bought the, like, you get a daily bonus for logging in, which is like the currency. They can't collect that. And then contacting customer support. Yeah, customer support is just, it's an actual person replying too.
Oh, on that note.
And then they're like, we won't refund you. We won't give you your daily because the response is like, because you didn't.
But
you're talking about the season pass.
That's not
Yes.
okay.
And it's just logging in, right? And their response to that person saying, I can't log in because the update prevented a lot of players from being able to log in. The customer support response was, please try to log in on a different device. No device would work. And then a higher up responded to that, saying, we're sorry about this previous response, and then blah 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 business talk. Please provide to us your user ID so that we can fix this. And then was it 12 hours later, we have closed this customer support because you have not responded fast enough. They didn't even wait like a whole day, and it was in email. You're supposed to wait like at least a couple of days for emails.
Yeah. Oh, so if it was on the weekend, that'd be like another, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm
Sunset
missing like
really
half of
nice.
this stuff.
Sunset literally, when they're doing maintenance, and you try to log in, they'll give you just like free gacha currency.
Yeah, they did that previously. Yeah, they did all the basic stuff, like the normal things. It's just the past couple months, they messed everything
with the newest set update. Like, I haven't played for a while, but like I saw maintenance was on, so like, hey, I'm gonna get the maintenance bonus.
After this, I think.
Right, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get the maintenance, and I got the new character like right away, which was like kind of funny because everyone's trying to get her.
I'm just happy I have Ellen Joe.
Oh yeah, because they did the rerun of her. They did a rerun of Wait, are they doing it right now? Is it Astra? Which is funny because they literally just brought her out and she's already rerunning.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm missing like half of the points or whatever. But there's a Mugen video out about it.
Okay, I'm gonna do a gacha roll right now.
I'm gonna launch Sendless Zone, and hopefully it doesn't interfere with
I got none.
AC.
I did only in one roll. Oh,
Yeah,
actually, I got another roll, don't I, for my...
Multiple games are overwhelmingly negative. Oh yeah, even was it Love in Deep Space got hit in the crossfire and jumped down to 3.3 stars on Google Play Store because of that. It's by the same devs as Infinity.
Oh well,
So they
no
got-
wonder
they
that
got
got
splash
hit if
damage.
the developers some bullshit.
Yeah, they got splash damage.
Well, it kind of deserves it if the developer is trash.
Yeah, because they're
With their
devoting all their
responses.
resources to that game, and then they fired the original developers of Infinity, and then hired, lower salaried new people. So that just adds more to the fire. That doesn't
I'm
help.
looking into CCC. Ooh.
Yeah. Actually, when was the last time you played? Because you can get locked out of the final part of chapter 1. I can't get to this final part of chapter 1 anymore. I don't know why.
Well, I'm way past chapter 1, so.
I'm sorry, season 1. Season 1. Have you started since season 2 came out? Like 2 days ago?
No.
So did you finish season 1?
No, most likely not.
What was the last story arc you did?
I do not remember.
Okay, I tried to continue with with season 1 story arc, just in case, because I think I've soft locked myself out of that somehow.
Might be a bug that they're gonna fix.
Yeah, but just in case, I would continue with the old stuff. You can continue with the old stuff.
Of course, I wanna continue it in that order.
Because you can just skip to season 2.
No, don't! I would never.
But the game might force you to, like it forced me to.
No! No!
But yeah, when I went to like redo or go and do season 1, the end of season 1, what ended up happening was it made me do the final mission of, like, not even the finale of season 2, but the trailer thing, the 1-year anniversary thing or whatever.
I'm claiming my rewards! Claiming rewards! Woo!
Oh, did you get the 600?
I don't know, I just click claim and claim and claim and claim.
Nice. You go check your thing and see.
Oh, this girl looks kinda good.
Yeah, she's pretty good. She's like the new meta. But yeah, her alternative outfit looks great. Her outfit that you have to pay for looks amazing. Which is very unfortunate. Because I don't want to spend money.
Hey,
Plus, I
Bento,
only
can
really
we have
play
your
it because
credit
my friend
card?
plays.
Sure, let me get it.
Mr. President.
Let's see. VRC Supreme Leader.
There needs to be another election. It's been like your term's running. Wait, is your term running out? How long ago was that?
It's been like 5-6 years.
You need to like announce that you're running up for a second election and see what happens.
I thought they were planning to do it, but they decided not to do. Oh, I don't have VRC Plus yet. I have a picture of like the fake credit card I could print out, but my subscription ain't out. Never mind.
See, this is where she tricks you into giving her money.
A gift bomb. You can do that. It drops a little present box and explodes, and people within a
Oh, that's
radius
kinda
get
cool.
VRC Plus. Yeah,
It's all good. No need to spend it on me.
That's what I got. That's what I got.
I'm gonna hop around and pretend that the anime fan didn't just waste a whole bunch of my time, as he does at the same topic every time I see him. It's not hard. Less stuff on Avatar means Avatar more performant.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's simple. It's simple. This is a fact of nature.
Except the space model starts off as very poor.
Oh yeah, I know, but you know what I mean. So that's why everyone should walk around
Not
naked
stop.
because clothes cost money. You know.
Not stop. I think he's not sure.
But no. Anime fan just wants to have like 200 props on his avatar and pretend that's his goal, to just have as much stuff on his avatar.
I have one that I made, and that's it. This one. There it is.
Not sure why. To keep not
That's cool effect.
I drew it myself. Outer rings, as in Romanized
Come on,
Japanese.
send me a friend request. Who is
Stretch out
this?
your hand and your clothes.
Wait, they're here right now. Wait, what? There's someone here right now. They sent me a friend request. It was you. Oh, okay.
I'm right here.
I thought I already had you friended.
Nope, I think you were talking about that kind of stuff, and then I was like, oh, I guess I won't because someone else tried to do it, and they're like weird.
No,
But-
I was just the profile picture. It was like, it looks like it doesn't look like your avatar. So I was like, it has Japanese, and like Japanese people friendly.
Welcome to VRC
Every
Plus,
night.
where you can pick any picture you want for your profile picture.
Alright, anyway, I'm gonna be jumping around. You have a wonderful day. I will vote for
See
you
you
in your
later.
re-election.
Yeah, I've been
election.
introducing tons of
Bento
Japanese people to
for
your store.
election 2026 or 2025.
26.
They love your props. So
Oh,
it's
I
been
do
showing
have to
off.
go. You guys have a wonderful
See you later.
evening.
Bye bye.
And they're all gone.
Everybody's gone now. Well, chat definitely did not look at your wholesome outfit for the most of the stream there. Valve got to fix Steam overlay crashes. Existed for 2 weeks. Uh-oh. Thank you, your check again.
Oh,
and thank you
God.
again, Nasho, for the VRC Plus. Hi, Pine Dodge.
Oh,
We still
there's
got some
this
time.
new world. Let me just drop that. Oh yeah, there's a new thing that you can do that I did not know you could do. And that is, so after you drop a portal, and let's say you don't want to go into it, you can just click on it, and it'll open up the thing, and you can just favorite it.
Oh,
Like, this is
that's
one of
kinda
those giant metal things where you can just drop a coin, and then big money number go
Pachinkos?
up, and loud noises. Yeah, but it's like big.
Pachinko.
But it's like the one at the arcade where it's just little coins. Or
Hmm.
giant coins.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, those things.
sure.
Oh, the one that pushes coins. Huh.
Yeah, coin pusher
Ah, that's
thingy.
cool.
There's so many new places. Yeah.
What the heck is this? Popular booty babe bikini babes. What the heck? Hard beach, comfy hangout, instance closed. Sexually
Oh, yeah, you can, like,
suggestive,
close
adult
instances.
themes.
If it's like a group instance, you can just close it and then nobody new can go in. But
Booty
people
Babe
stay in
Bikini
there.
Bays by Sean VR. But what happens if I want to go into Booty Bay?
You have to make your own instance.
No, me. What's been like a thing for 6 months? The crashing, gorgeous outfit, toasty. Sacrifice worth making. Enjoyed VSR Plaza, it crashes system. As like, thanks, Noshil. And Noshil's just like, is Noshil crashing? It's the third time these 2 weeks. Steam overlay crashes system. Yeah, is it Sean VR, the VRC streamer on Twitch?
I don't know.
Booty Bikini
I just know
Babes. Can I make my own
Man,
instance?
man. Oh, I got pinged. Who's pinging me?
Oh, Booty Babe Bikini Bays. Pirate Beach Mav, comfy place, hangout, good lighting, music, and Miko pirate avatar with fun gimmicks. Oh. I'm tempted to go in there and see what that's like. See you later, Toasty. Thank you for distracting chat with your avatar for a good hour.
Come here.
Now do that again.
Wait. Outfit change. Now.
You said this was on booth?
Yeah, it's on booth. It only works with this
On booth.
model. Well,
Under your name?
technically it works for any model.
Under.
Yeah.
There you go. Might as well give you a promo. Might as well give you a promo. There you go. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go check Woody Babe Bikini Babes and see what that's all about. What's this
It's gonna
world?
be all about this.
Bikini Boo Babes. I mean, Bikini Booty Babe. See you later. Wholesome distraction. I'm very curious. Toasty Saranga and send uptakes. Yeah. Let's see. I'm very curious. Oh, that's what. Oh, hello. Let's do some exploring. But yeah, I know of the content creator Sean VR, and I think they do like a lot of VRChat streams on Twitch quite a bit, I think. How do I reset my camera? Oh. So that's from Nike. The Marco bikinis. Oh. Huh. There you go. Let's do some more world exploring for a bit before heading out. See what kind of stuff we got here. I know some of these are from Nike. Ah, so is this like the avatar? Hard Miko. What's this one have? Okay. So right. Why is your model towel? Why is your model to a vampire? Because I don't like sunlight. Sunlight. I don't know what this has. Close menu. Bikini color. Close color. Bikini bottom. Ah, there we go. Close toggle. Wait a second. Okay. Bottom toggle. Boots toggle. Extra toggle. Hat toggle. Bikini swap. Tube top. Ah, okay. You can switch spats? Can't even see it. Found the green bikini. Interesting. There you go. Very interesting. Let's see. Let's do some exploring a bit before we end the stream for day. Has it been 2 hours? That did not feel like 2 hours. Buccaneer outfit? Oh, this is kind of cute. body menu. All right. Thickness? What's thickness? Ah, okay, I see. Tan skin. Ears menu. Ooh. Shine. Oh, that doesn't. Oh, it's just the angle. Oh, I thought the angle was okay. Never mind. Lines. Fun the booba slider. Gonna max the thick. No, not max. Well. Hair swap. Lundell. Oh, good. Not it just so happened the maximize seems to match the same proportions as my other avatars is all, okay? Is that gamer subs? Oh. Don't spray. See what kind of neat stuff this has. Ears, shine. Items, menu, sword. Flint. Cannon. Neat avatar. It's cute. This one's made by avatar. Current avatar. Lone Wolf. Okay. Very poor. 2005 on them. Models heavy customizable, yeah. Whoa, interesting toggles.
Planning to waste my time. To my surprise, that was her reply. Now we vibe. It's been a while and such a ride, the stars align. I love the fact I didn't let her go. She loves the fact that I just let her know. Now we're together, it's a different mode. We getting crazy in a different role. I love the fact I didn't let her go. She loves the fact that I just let her know. Now we're together, it's a different mode. We getting crazy in a different role.
Hell yeah.
We getting crazy in a different role.
Be very interesting.
She loves the fact that I just let her know.
I'm curious to see how it moves.
She my do or die, my bona fide. My up when I'm down, she's always beside me. She makes me feel alive. I won't deny.
Thickness level.
Her love for me is real and kind of suicide.
Hi, Captain Jack Sparrow.
She's such a rare type. She's far from plain, at least in my.
Let's put some fun music for a bit. But yeah, I didn't know that Infinite Nikki thing's like a big gong show. I know it was like the game itself is relatively new. I didn't know it was just a big gong show because like a lot of streamers were like playing it. So that was like, oh, it probably wasn't a pet game, but I guess it's not so good. Nice panties. These are not pen. Oh. Safety shorts. Which is why I always do Sag. Parental control activated yet. Now we want the shirts off. Oh my god. That's for a different website. Oh my god. They're so striped. Oh my. How is the... Okay. Interesting. Hmm.
And you're not listening. It is your choice to make a little mockery. It won't do. Further down the line, still surrendering, trying harder to forget.
I reckon, oh my god. Man, I gotta do more VRC streams. And one of these days also, I gotta buy like a backup VR headset. I think these VR headsets is almost 5-6 years now, I believe. And Landland's VR headset just broke down like yesterday. And that she only had that for 2 years, so I was like, oh man, if I'm gonna do more VRChat streams, I have to like... I have to buy like a backup just in case, right? You never know if my VR headset breaks down and I have to be on desktop for some amount of time. Is that a shade 0 stab now? What do you mean? But yeah, I honestly gotta be also like work out a lot more and build up that stamina again. Cause I used to have like a lot of stamina before, and I could use like dance days on end. But work has been pretty busy, and streaming has been making me a bit more lazy. So I'd like to rebuild that stamina up again. Headset just died. Use desktop tracking. Oh, but I want my immersion. The immersion though. Is the PlayStation VR headset worth it? I have like the first PSVR. And with the games they have out for PS4, at least for the one at the time, it was not really worth it. It was neat at the time because it was the only headset at the time with like the Oculus Rift. And Oculus Rift at the time was like 1,000 something. Not me, when he plays VR sitting though. Oh, I tried to be always on my feet when it comes to like VRChat. I always try to be on my feet. Well, at least when like not when we're doing like the VRC meetup, when we sit down and watch, because I don't want to stand up watching. But yeah. But most of the time, if I'm like hanging with people or doing stuff in your VRC, I like to stand up. Because I try to, at least if I'm doing stuff in VRC, at least I'm trying to be somewhat doing something. But yeah, I heard Landland's VR headset broke down yesterday, so I was like, ooh, maybe I should buy backup. That's the thing also, like I've been waiting for Valve to create like an Index 2 forever now, but they haven't really done anything VR headset related in like forever. Like I bought new 3.0s at least, which is nice because the 3.0s actually last sometimes because I had 2.0s. If I had that 2.0s right now, my like trackers would be dying like right now, but luckily my 3.0s last a long time. And I think these index starting to go too, so I think they're switched to more company-related products instead of commercial. Oh, man. Because it'd be nice to have like Index 2 to replace this guy when it dies, right? And it's nice to have like new hand controllers. With like, and it was like, oh, it's nice to get like a glow tracking, but Nostro's glows. You said you're on your third pair, right? Third pair that's broken within 2 hours or something like that. Man, it's just so many other alternatives, like either breaking down, too expensive, and they just don't fit the what I'm looking for. Because I love to do more VRChat streams, but sometimes I worry that the headset might break down. Then I have to be on desktop first to buy new VR headset. Man. Second pair broke in 2 hours. The third pair in second session? Jesus Christ. Speaking of VR, I heard the Switch 2 has a VR mode. How are you supposed to utilize that? Oh, I remember in the first Switch, didn't they give you like Nintendo Labo? Where you put like the cardboard in front of you, like the Switch or something like that? I think it was like Nintendo cardboard Labo. Yeah, you take the Switch and you put it in like this cardboard and it has like a lens and it makes you have like a simulated VR experience, I think. Kind of like simulated like the Android cardboard. I heard that stuff Valve Deckard might release late this year. Valve Deckard. Oh, but yeah, I've been waiting from like Valve to create a new headset after all these years. I'm literally just like, like if this one dies, should I just buy a new Index? I guess. Yeah, that didn't sell all yet. Yeah. Remember the Nintendo cardboard stuff? Oh my god. To get Big Screen Beyond 2. Also, that's also overwhelming too. Like beyond like the Index, there's just so many different options of your headsets. Like, oh, dude, which one do I get? Because at least I know, like when it comes to Valve, well, at least I could trust them, right? But with like other VR headsets, like, do I trust these companies? Are they worth the price that they're, you know, worth buying? Or I don't know, man. And also like, are they compatible with like the Index? Is there like alternative to the Valve Index? Probably not the one that Nacho has, the freaking gloves. I know Kaze bought this full body tracking system where like it kind of like similar like the Kinect, where you use like a camera system to like tracks the body. And I don't know, we'll see how that goes. Kaze said they'll test it out from use MetaQuest. You're getting so many mixed reviews about the Switch 2, mostly positive, but they said the battery life is bad. What's the battery life on those? But yeah, I don't know. Although I hear a lot of people like using the MetaQuest, I don't know. I just don't like the... I don't like... I had to buy like a separate link for that or something, and it sounds like it's just not as powerful and as great as an Index. I don't know, I could be wrong. Because it's dancing stream. But yeah, I'm not too sure how like the MetaQuest compares to like the Index in terms of like resolution and all that stuff. That being said, I love the Index earphones, like the over-ear ones where it doesn't touch your ears, it just like hangs above your ear. So like I could have these for like long periods of times. Because the thing for me is like when it comes to headphones where like it squeezes your head, over your ears, it tends to like really get really irritating for so long. So just like, I like these over ear ones where it doesn't actually touch your ears, it just hangs over it. And plus you can still hear stuff goes around you, so if someone like doing stuff around you, you have some awareness of what's going around in the room. Quest 3 is great for you. Heard that Joy-Con are being reported stick drift already? Thing just came out like 2 days ago. There's already stick drift? How is the resolution of Quest 3 compared to like the Index? I'm curious. Because then after switching from like the Oculus Rift DS1 to like Index is like light years difference of like resolution, so it'd be nice not to go reverse direction in terms of like the resolution. Counting Mario Kart World for most 2 hours is enough to drain the battery? 2 hours? FOV is more important? That's true. What is the... Yeah, the FOV is pretty nice on the Index. I've seen some like VR headset, they're so big, they're like this giant long thing in front of your face. I imagine those must be insane, like field of view. So this VRC market thing, you know, I should save this avatar. You know, I'm starting to dig this. Let's see. So these explore stuff. So it's local and local. So at least you could try it. Oh, Cherry the Tiger. I do like the fact that you could try it before you buy it, at least. Which is nice. The Meta Quest has higher resolution per eye than the Valve Index. Resolution of 2064 by 228, 2308. Pixel per eye compared to Valve 1440 per 1600. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So to use like the Meta Quest 3, do you have to buy like a upload link or like the link to connect to the PC in order to use like a normal headset like the Index does? What, the FOV? Yeah, I'm curious about the FOV too. So this is the local only. Interesting. Branded characters. Huh. She's a bit tall. You use virtual desktop, but you can also use Steam Link. Okay, is virtual desktop? Is that like where you use it like over Wi-Fi or something? How's that connect? Or is that like can you use it like with like a cable that connects from your headset to the PC? Grieving Avatar. Huh. Interesting. Not bad. This color scheme looks like Land's color scheme. There you go. Wi-Fi has been better for you actually. Wi-Fi you could do cable, like binocular. I'm curious about the Wi-Fi because it'd be nice to have these wires. One thing that drives me nuts is the darn cable that you're always tied to an index all the time. How is the battery life on it anyway? I'm very curious. If you do use it for like VR, does the battery last quite a bit? Because I imagine it runs on battery when it's when you're on like virtual desktop. It's like 2-3 hours? Oh, okay. Interesting. Like the ears plops down. But I sit down the chair so you can plug in the charger. Ah, okay. If the Steam Link, do you know the cables? How long is those cables? Hopefully, is it long enough? Like, let's say, like the battery's starting to die, and you want to hook it up to the Steam Link. Is it long enough for me to like stretch it across the room, or do you need like an extender? You can also get battery packs. Oh, that's true. It's probably a smarter idea to get battery packs instead of like a long cable. And when you're in like the virtual desktop mode, I assume you could use it kind of like in VR with like can use it like full VR. I'm wondering, or do I need a Steam Link for that one to get full VR? Oh, the braided hair, yeah, it's really nice. This one. The ears are really big, but it's cute. I like the shell. Interesting. Because it'd definitely be nice to have like a wireless option for the headset. Because the one thing that drives me nuts is for someone who does like a little active stuff is this darn cable that always drags around and gets you in the way. And sometimes they step on it and then you go, Steam Link and Virtual Desktop do the same thing. Virtual Desktop is paid, so it offers more feature. Oh, so you have to pay. Okay, so you have to pay like an app for it. But yeah, definitely nice to have like a wireless option for headset, because it's nice to do like while dancing, worrying about running into these wires and stepping on them all the time, or getting tangled when you need to do spins and all that, right? Or when you do like fitness. This one's cute. Good to know. I definitely need to do my research just in case, like, let's say this index dies. Maybe have to consider like different alternatives. But you never tried to index? That's fair. It's hard to get a comparison at least. The model does kind of fit your style. It kind of does actually. Too bad I can't change the eye color on this one. Oh well. If I do get an avatar, I usually would buy it off like Booth or something so I could like fully customize and add my own accessories and do my own toggles. Yeah. But yeah, the only problem for me, like, I understand, like, for people who doesn't know how to use Unity, if they just want, like, avatars from the store and just, like, you know, have it without the hassle. It's a good idea. But for me, it's like, I like to customize my stuff, so I kind of need the file. Because I like to, mess with, like, customization. That being said, I think my VR headset is starting to eventually start to go soon too, because sometimes I notice the little blackouts. It's like a fraction of a second, but I've noticed sometimes I get a little splotch of just like blacking, like the VR headset just blacking out for like a fraction of a second. Good thing Quest 3 is half the price. Of Index, what is the cost? Also, I heard the new Quest you could use like hand tracking, right? How much does it cost? 600, 680. Okay. And how much does the Index cost? My thing. Okay. Well, here's the thing for me, I guess. When I look in the store, the Index, the headset by itself, is $659 Canadian. Well, when I look at the Meta Quest on the Meta Store, it says for the 512GB, it's $679.99, so $680 versus $660. So, funny enough, the Index is cheaper for me to buy, to replace, right? Because I already have the base station. Oh my, the tracking went weird there. Because I already have the base station and the Index hand, so if I'm just replacing a headset, it's much cheaper to do that versus just buying the Meta 3. Yeah, the Meta Quest 3 is $680 Canadian. Well, if I just want to get the VR headset, it's $660. Then we're supposed to replace. Yeah, it's cheaper. I guess I might as well stick with like the Index in case this one dies, because I'm noticing my screen has been blacking out. Again, it's like a fraction of a second. It's barely noticeable if you don't pay attention, but I notice it just like every so often it goes, the little flashes of blanking out. Just, it's so quick enough that it's hard to notice, but I notice it goes randomly at times. But I got a feeling this headset, it's almost time. Other than that, I have the cables going again, because this is my second cable. I wonder if it's worth buying a third cable. You know what? I should put on my wish list a replacement cable. Because these cables apparently just suck. They always seem to break down all the time. Is it the tether? Yeah, replacement tether. $160, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna, just in case, I'll put on a wish list for the tether. And if it's just that, hopefully that's just like the cable problem and not the headset problem. It's near end days yet. Because this, I think this Index, it's gotta be 5-6 years now, and it's old as heck. It's actually old as heck, and if I do plan to do more VRChat streams, let's get it back up. For money, I got so many things to buy. So many things to replace, oh my god. What is the average lifespan of But yeah, man, too bad the Meta Quest was much easier. Then it'd be nice to have like a wireless option. Quest 3. What's the 3S? What's the difference between the 3S and the Meta Quest 3? I think it's just better getting a new index, because you know, it's what I'm used to, and I already have like equipment for it anyway. 3S is better than Quest 2? Okay, there's just like the Meta Quest 3, which apparently costs more than the 3S. So yeah, well, I'm worried that this headset's gonna go any day now, especially after seeing Land's headset bulk out in like 2 years. It's like, oof. I may have to consider getting my own backup. No, Dirty 2 is an improvement question. Wait, a 3S. Okay. So I'm looking at the website. So is the Quest? What is the difference between the Quest 3 and there's like 3S and the Quest 3? What's the difference between those two? Because there's the 3S and the 3. Is the 3S the improved version of 3? Landland's in her set every 8 hours. That's fair. I imagine Landland's literally lives in VR. Interesting. Well, at least I have this one. This one I bought from Booth recently and kind of made in my own style. Hell yeah, no safety shorts. Oh, I should put some safety shorts in this one. This one was really nice. I like this one. NASA Neuron's got activated. She's that a girl has crazy stamina. Yeah, I don't know how Lan does it. Because sometimes that one night she was on VRChat streaming on Twitch for like 18 hours. Holy crap. These controllers that I have only last for 7 hours. So she had to charge that thing like multiple times. Oh my god. Man. I don't know how she does it. And knowing that she's like always like doing stuff and moving. But yeah, I definitely need to like consider finding a backup. Either a tether or a new VR headset. Or adjust these cables so they don't like tug all the time. Could be just a tether cable. You know the thing that I don't like on these tethering? They have on the headset, there's like a little knob that's supposed to hold it in place right here. But the knob is just like tiny, flimsy plastic. And this is my second cable, and that cable, that little thing that holds it right here on the left side, this little flimsy thing that holds in place, it broke it like within, like right away, like probably within like I put it on the first like replacement cable. The Extreme Beyond 2 is right, since it's used the same tracking. Oh? I mean, to do a research on Big Screen 2. How much does that cost? What do you use for your headset, Nasho? Is that what you're using? Big Screen? is it big beyond 2,404? Make a profit, so variables fees, yeah. I guess like for land's kind of poor. $1,450 Canadian. Jesus Christ. 200 plus, 280 plus with eye tracking. Holy. Built-in speaker for ergonomic. Another 800. It's almost $2,000 plus tax, plus probably customs and all that. Holy. Oh my god. Maybe I'll just buy the index. Putting it. Use the index right now by getting beyond 2. Ah, okay. Holy smokes. If I want like the stuff I want, it's almost like $2,000. Holy thank yous, man. Holy macaroni. Delivery date August 2025. Woof. Beyond 2 is expensive. Oh yeah. On the same price as the Samsung Fold mobile. Oh yeah. Do you still have your mobile phone or your Fold phone, Nostril? Yeah, it says August 2025. The estimated delivery apparently. Yeah. Still fold the folding foam. Did you ever like in the the center of the fold? Is it still still workable? Like the screen that the folding point, is that still working? It just shouldn't. It's because of spades. Oh man. Whoops. Still fully works. Interesting. I'm always curious because I imagine that's the point that wears and tears the most is that little center point down the center there. It's a thick phone. Time to explore Nile Isle. Denied. Oh, you're denied. I need to work out some of these emotes. Some of these gestures. A lot of these are the ones that comes with it, but I could modify the lens shades to be exactly the way I'm. Alright, I knocked something. Go up. Dang it. There you go. Hander play. Go back to my dark place. This is why I like Dark World. Sometimes too bright, it's kind of strain the eyes after a while. Which is why I made my home world a really dark world, so it doesn't hurt my eyes as often. So I could just it's much easier on the eyes here when I'm in a dark world. And plus I get good frames here. There's barely anything here. I love the hair swoosh. Or just space worlds in general, yeah. I like Dark Worlds because it's much easier on the eyes. But yeah, I got a feeling this head size is gonna go eventually. I'm starting to see little flashes of flickering here. Like I said, I don't know if that's my cable or that's my headset. It's just it's time to die now. May have to put like more duct tape or something. So it wasn't in place, so oh man. I'm just hoping it's just a cable that I need to replace, not the headset. But that being said, I may have to consider buying a new headset anyway. It's expensive stuff. It's that's having white dots like stars. No, it does this black flickering. So it's just like, it's very quick. It does like this. It does this black flicker of like the flex tape. But yeah, the white dots I used to see before, then I knew to replace the cable on that one. But this one is just like every like few minutes you hear this, you see this, you don't hear it, but you see this black, like it's like a fraction of a second of just a black flicker, if that makes sense. I don't know how to, it's hard to describe without like how fast it is. Like it's super quick. It's like so quick. But I noticed that if you like really look for it, you see this little flicker, like a blackout flicker. That's so quick. Could be cable, yeah. Because if it's static, then I know for sure that's the cable. Because when I replace it, the static goes away. But this one's just like flicker. And I don't know if it's the case because this little thing that attaches to my headset's broken and it's maybe too loose. So maybe like tape it up and hopefully that fixes the flicker, or that air headset is going out. I don't know. But yeah, we'll get some duct tape on here. And yeah, I'm suspecting could be the cable, because it may be because this part right there that holds the index. You know, this corner on the left side, there's this little tab you stick in the tether cable to hold in place. That's like broken instantly, and that's all loose and all over the place, so. VR's expensive. Well, lucky for me, I don't like rely as streaming content. Like I like to be in VRChat time to time, but it's not like a thing that I rely on. Yeah, I'm getting flickers. Is it the cable? Or is it my VR headset? Or is it like VRChat in general that is doing this? Or it could be my computer. Hi, gamer. But yeah, I'll get some duct tape and maybe if I tape it in place and hopefully that fixes it. We'll see, huh? But yeah, this model's gorgeous. I'm just used this one for like dancing and stuff, just like. Thanks. You don't see the flicker? Yeah, you don't see it, but on my headset I see it. Man, this one will be fun for dancing. If I do more dancing streams, I'll definitely use them for dancing purposes. Wow. Am I in the dark spot? Only problem is sometimes it's too dark for dancing, so oh well. Is Avatar gonna be OnlyFans? No. Oh my. I don't think you're allowed to like use it for VR. You can't use VRChat for that website apparently. But that doesn't stop people from using it that way. So I got the name wrong. Only thighs. There you go. There you go. Sometimes too much accessories, a bit too much. Does the Melody stream on there? I think she has her own system though. Oh, I assume she has her own system. And plus she does a lot more 2D stuff. Her 2D line model, I think. I don't know. Oh wait, for the other website. Oh, maybe the 3D one. I'm not too sure. Maybe she has her own system that she uses. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, this mom was pretty. I'm glad I got this one. I definitely will use this one for like dancing and stuff. And of course I put glowing eyes on this one. If I could find a dark spot. Yeah, the eyes looks great. What I like is I put different various lightings in the world. So I could like test it in different like lighting conditions to see what it looks like in different places. So I could just go to like a dark spot and see how this looks in like complete darkness. It has a bit of minimum brightness here and there. Or I could go to the green space. This world is old. I think I made this world also like 5-6 years ago when I first showed it up in the VRChat community meetup and stuff. It's old as heck, but it runs really good. It's not broken because there's nothing in it. How many fat this model have? I think this is just this one. This model only has just the one outfit. But I think you could buy more to add more outfits to it. Because I think you could like different outfits to add. Yeah, it's lovely world. Oh, yeah, it's simple. I like this one because it's like it's very small. It's simple. I can run like full frames in here, and plus it doesn't hurt my eyes because it's not bright. It's only bright. And it loads up quick too, like if you just want to go back to VRChat quickly, it's a quick world to just load into. But I'm that. I'm that. Hope you guys had a fun time hanging with me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the VRC Avatar Roundup. And that. Yeah, let's check out the store. See what kind of stuff they have in here. Oh, this one's cute. What's this one? Sophie? Oh, it's one of these. That's like. It was fun. I've seen a lot of like avatars with this type of like style nowadays. I don't know if it's just me that I notice it. Is that before a lot of like the VRChat VRChat avatars, they used to be they used to have more cartoonish, but now a lot of people have this like more of like this style of avatar. I don't know what to describe it. I was thinking of having some transparent cover the face or something, like a veil. Oh, that'd be cool. But yeah, I don't know what to call this. I forgot what to call this style, but I've noticed a lot of people are having this type of style avatars. Like back then, used to have more like anime, very more cutesy anime type avatars, but you're getting more of these type of avatars, if that makes sense. But you're using like, you know, like the tattoos, like the black clothing, the highlights, the goth. I forgot what you call those. But yeah, I've seen more people have these type of avatars these days. Because like before, for me, it used to be more of like, you know, more anime style, more, you know, more cutesy and stuff, right? You know, more cutesy, more anime-ish style, more like casual. Like for me, I use casual clothing, but you're seeing more of like, I guess goth. Is it goth punk style? More of that. Here, see, I'm seeing flickerings here and there. I don't know if that's a PC thing or is it a VRChat thing. E-girl, yeah, e-girl stuff. You know. But yeah, I've noticed over the years it's become more and more like that. Like, because I remember like back then, it used to be like more cutesy avatars, you know, like more anime style. You know, like for me, like one of the early avatars were like these ones I see all the time. They're like, oh, cute avatar. More cutesy stuff, right? More cutesy stuff type things, you know. Then more, I've seen more like this type of avatars nowadays where these are like the more common style that I see. Probably not this one. This one's an old avatar. Really old avatar. But it's more like, you know, like you said, e-girl type stuff. Look how you... Oh, that one's broken. Oh, man. Alright, yeah. Oh, PlayStation 1 Bento. Bento's the e-girl now. Oh, man. Oh, this is weird. Oh, is this one broken too? Oh man, I need to go flush through these. Oh, these are broken as heck, apparently. Huh. But yeah, I like cuter avatars. Sleep paralysis a demon. Oh man, the Yujin one's done. How do I delete this out? Edit favorite. How do I remove? How does one remove? Where's the remove button? Man, is there no remove? Man, how do you remove? Oh, none. Okay, that's weird. I have to go through these. Some of these are like old avatars from VKit. I've been meaning to buy like something like this one because it's a cute, tiny avatar. Where is? Raccoon woke up. You had that skin suit type open one. Oh yeah. Where is that one? Do I still have that one? Yeah, that one. You mean this one, right? Yeah. And a yes was half the sleeve, so I kind of ride the pirate. This one's a cute one. This is the skin suit one. His favorite. Yeah, that one's still favorite. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Some of these avatars, like, oh man. Hmm. I gotta go through my favorites folder and like start playing some of these out. Some of these are really outdated. That's a good one. Name Matt. Again. But yeah, some of these are old as heck. I had to go like sort through a whole bunch of these. Yeah, some of these are old as heck. Hmm. Then you get some Hololive ones in here. Alright, this one has big lows. Marine Chan. Waiting for this one to be Bento-fied. Yeah. The Momo one. This one's cute. The chocolate. I've seen this one's very popular. Is that tentacles? Oh my god. Not tentacles. So when you're getting it, whenever I'm not lazy, because I just finished the last one, but yeah, whenever I have time to work on avatars, I'll consider getting this one and turning it green. I was getting close to Steffi's cam, very end. Man. Chan. This is from the anime, right? Chan, yeah. A bright, cheerful version of Shondo. Yeah. And some of these avatars I have to like sort through. Some of these are old as heck. A lot of Egyptian type characters. This is from Genshin Impact, right? Anyways, I should stop slacking around. A smug face. Yeah, I gotta modify some of these emotes to make us really small. Alright. I'm at 3 hours, oh gosh. I just realized the event was like, what, half an hour long? But I've been like hanging around for like 2.5 hours, Jesus Christ. Anyway. You can see the full model of this one.
sure we're the same. Making bad decisions, it should be my middle name. I love playing with fire, it's my favorite. Watch me burn my whole house down, not feel a thing. One look in the mirror, don't like what I find. I know that somewhere in there there's a good guy. He runs away.
VR stream, yeah. You could add different shades of green to the outfit. Hang on, I'm sorry, I'm home.
I'm sorry that I stole your car.
I don't know how Land does the roll shake pretty well. I'm definitely a good call for this one now. I want to learn how to do that one gif. There's like one gif where that person's just like,
This is what happens when I'm out of my medicine. There's collateral damage. I gotta go. I'm sorry
oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, there's like a one gif in one of the channels where the other person's doing that stuff. Whatever. Yeah, thanks for coming. And we're good. Night. Morning. Or afternoon. What different green for hair's clothes? Right now everything looks the same. Needs a bit contrast. Funny enough, this is actually... Let me find a brighter world for you. Actually, some of this is a different green. House doesn't have when I'm in the dark. It's slightly different green. Not as much contrast, though. But yeah, if you check me on Twitch and stuff, I'll probably be playing EDF with everyone. It's hard to see, but it's slightly different green, just slightly. Just slightly different green, but not as much contrast. just slightly. Anyways. Mama, I'll see you guys next time. I should stop dragging it. That colors my thing. Me neither. Me neither. Oh, we guys had fun. See a few hours, yeah. Should get some duct tape or something for this headset. I'm hoping it's just the tether cable that's making the weird flickering thing. Either that or VRChat does it. Could be one of those two. Worst case scenario, it's the headset and had to buy a backup one. Oh wow. See you later. Also, not gonna lie, I really love the just chatting VRChat streams. I need to do them more often. I really enjoyed just chatting with you guys. And just like, you know, wandering around. Doesn't have to do dancing, but okay, anyways, bye.